Man, I just about started the stream on the dot 9 o'clock. Alright.
1,907.
What?
There are 1,900 feet in Melee's home run contest.
Wow. So this game I haven't played in fucking an eternity. I used to own this game as a kid, but I guess I lost it at some point somehow. I don't know how I could have fucking lost it. And then all the other connections I had with this game were figuring out that this was a port from a GBA version that was not that good. And that's about it. How's my tournament coming along? Well, it was a success. About 12 people came.
I thought you said 10.
I said around 10. Okay, it's 12. The actual the exact number is 12 that participated. I originally said about 10.
What the fuck?
Well, don't what the fuck me. Fucking person in the background.
The Norman.
How dare.
What is that?
So yeah. I'm learning how to home run contest in Melee. That's what I'm doing. God dang it, and I threw that.
Guess I'll play as Anakin. I always liked Anakin, I guess. Even though he fucking got cucked.
He hates sand. Anakin's horrible.
Single elimination, Vandalia. Quality. Nani.
Oh.
Come here, baby. Hi, baby.
The only other update I can think of is that I've been feeling kind of sick. Like, just recently.
You aren't even gonna promote Sunrise Smash and Splash to
I didn't upload anything yet, and people can't find it. Because remember, we tried searching for it, and we couldn't find it ourselves. And I don't have any videos ready to upload either.
I was planning to record another video tonight, but Elgato worked for 5 minutes and it was supposed to be over again.
Oh.
I may not even go to school tomorrow because apparently it's gonna snow real bad.
Last time I recorded on OBS, it froze halfway during the recording. A new computer.
Everybody get a new compute.
It's been 4 years. It's time to upgrade, I think.
God dang it, this is so annoying. I'm gonna try Falco. Contest. Wait, can I just
excuse
double?
me.
What?
Wait,
Did the bus come out?
You thought you missed it? Well, how did you know you didn't miss it?
it's over right now.
Yeah. Caught. Suspicion 100. What? How do you puke from the air being too cold?
I puked after drinking a slushie for no real reason. Like my insides
Well,
got
maybe
really.
you hit your little thing, like... I don't know what they call it, but you know the thing
Oh,
that dingles
it's a
in
2-hour
your
delay.
fucking... What?
Uvula.
It was a
Yeah, you
2-hour
probably
delay.
hit that with your spoon.
The bus was 2 hour delayed.
What bus? Your bus?
Pokesaurus's bus.
Set back 2 hours. 2 hours? I wouldn't even go to school at that point. Like, I would actually not go to school.
Didn't the TV tell you that it was delayed? I usually when snowstorms happen, I usually
Oh,
wait.
okay.
Come on,
I
come
have
on.
to
I'm
face
like,
them.
I was like, come on, cancel, close. We were never closed. We literally stuck for closing.
Well, fine.
Literally.
Just fucking butt me with your gun, dickhead.
Literally, every school around me was closed. The school north of me, south of me, east of me, and west of me were all closed or delayed. But Vandalia, nope. You like go on, kids, go to school.
I hate when schools are like that. When literally all schools but yours.
I feel like that's happened to me before.
It's happened to me.
Jesus Christ, that was a hard
Of course, you
sneeze.
only have snow delays in Phoenix, do ya?
We don't have snow days because it doesn't fucking snow like ever.
Is there heat days?
Nope.
No. It just every day is school, unfortunately.
No, I have had weather as hot as 120 degrees before.
Yeah, you get that in New Mexico a few times, or at least I have.
What about you're Colorado? Do you have snow days there, or is it just snow part of your life?
No, of course we have snow days, but it's not like every snow day. It's like when it's really bad snow day. Like when it's like so bad people can't drive in the streets bad.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. My niece lives in Tennessee, and their snow. If they have 1 inch of snow, it's a snow day.
What? That's stupid.
Literally, it was like if it snowed at all, it's snow day. Because they have no plows or anything there, and they have mountains, I guess. But like, every day's a snow day there. If it snows at all.
Wait. Schnick says, except that would mean you don't have to go to school an extra day at the end of the... You mean you do, or don't?
Well, I think every certain amount of schools have some snow days, but then they go past that, and they have to make them up.
God dang
How
it.
did I hit him from behind me?
I'm trying to do home run contest, Schnick.
God damn it.
Melee. So how you have to do melee is God dang it, that's too fast. You have to jump up. Z drops the bat, so just tap Z and then hit go drop it. When the bat hits the bag, you spike them, so then it doesn't go, and you could rack up stupid amounts of damage. I got to 150 with Ganondorf, and then I Ganondorf punched and it sent him to 190, which is really far in Melee. Because in Melee, you don't really go to ridiculous numbers like you do in other games. Like in Smash 4, you could get to like 999 feet. Well, actually, did you know, Adam, that in Smash 4, there's actually a cap to how far you could hit something? Like, there's a knockback cap. After a bit, it's just impossible to hit something that far. You can't remove the cap. It's in the game engine.
In the game engine? Wow.
Yeah, it's literally impossible to do it. Like, people have set Fox's blaster to Ganondorf punches and shot it like 1 trillion times, and when it's shot forward, it always hits like a certain wall. It's impossible to get farther than that.
Wow.
Whatever, I'm done with all this. Wait, how'd I get 3,000 feet? Who'd I get 3,000 feet with? Oh, that's total high score.
Oh, fuck.
Like, who'd I get 3,000 feet with?
The ogre is here.
Duggar's always here.
Oh, I jump with A?
In our hearts, he is.
Wow, thanks, Brandon. You fucking burped and I got ran over by this fucker.
Sorry, Snick, no drunk Obi-Wan in this stream. He's not appeared yet.
Drink everyone, but always having a Jedi Master.
Wait! Fucking drunk Obi-Wan is with me right now? What?
Yeah, Annie, do you want to shoot lightsaber?
You slurred so bad I could barely understand.
I got to 2,000 feet.
So wait, we have drunk Obi-Wan. You know, okay, I just thought of something. What would Anakin
hello everybody, play my game.
No.
Here he is. Now he's on screen.
Well, too bad I'm playing as Anakin and not Obi-Wan. I mean, I guess I could switch to Obi-Wan.
Were you gonna say something else about it?
What?
What does it remind you of?
Remind me? No, I was saying we have drunk Obi-Wan, but what would Anakin be?
Stoned Anakin there.
Oh my! Wow.
You know it's
drunk Obi-Wan and stoned Anakin. Jesus Christ. Well then, what about when he turns to Vader, though?
I mean, Vader is Anakin, so
he smoked out of his mask, so he's still stoned probably. He's forever stoned now.
Forever.
That's
okay,
what he's
okay, you know what?
For.
I'm just gonna make a fucking Schnick head cannon right now. Alright, so Anakin is actually clean, but when he turns to the dark side, that's when he starts getting stoned. And then it's just from there on out, he's stoned.
Okay.
It has been spoken, so there's not a truth.
Jedi
Wait, you know what's a
style?
pro?
What?
Wait, you know what's a pro to wireframes and polygon people? They don't actually shield. I just realized that. When was the time have you ever seen a wireframe or a polygon man shield in a Smash game? But the Mii shield. I'm pretty sure the Mii shield, right?
Sparrow, god damn it.
What the fuck? I
Oh, wait.
recognize that word Sparrow said.
Jesus Christ.
I freaking recognize that word Sparrow said.
Well,
Let me make sure.
no, with the red shell. Why hasn't the red shell come back? The red shell
No.
should have been.
It's the name of their planet. They're from. He's from.
Oops. Okay. Oh wow, I still got him. Alright.
Yep, it's what I thought.
What?
One of the words Sparrow said.
Really,
What,
I thought it was just a
Tatooine?
pun. I thought it was just a pun from their plant name.
No. The one it was a word in his previous message before that.
Oh.
Oh.
What is this? What is this sacred word? Is it too naughty for anyone to say?
No, it's just that, in his previous message, he says the ogre is in every halitosis-laden breath you take. I just realized that the word halitosis is also in a storybook name.
Oh. I thought he said like some weird drug related thing.
No. I think he said that in response to me saying the ogre has arrived. But
No.
I guess to get away from that, what do you think of my series idea?
It's the best sport idea.
Yeah.
The series
I like it.
idea?
You can do the best. You can do it. Which game is the best in the port series?
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's just that I wouldn't be going like super in depth or like what other people do, like, oh, you need to use like this on this system, use these specific video cables, or like, oh, this system has this resolution, or this looks slightly different. No, I'm talking about like sometimes noticeable changes, like something an expert, you don't have to be an expert in order to notice.
Like something like Sonic Colors for the Wii versus DS, like something like that.
Not necessarily. Like I get like 30 FPS versus 60 FPS versus like 1080p versus 720p.
I thought you were talking about
Like
the
I'd say the
differences-
FPS is like a very noticeable difference, especially if it's below 30.
I thought you were talking about differences in like versions of games between different
Well,
consoles.
yeah, like there's that too. Like if there's like extra content in one version, if the gameplay's a little different, or another thing I'd be covering is if one version of the game controls fine, but then another version's a little tough to control.
Weird.
Like, a good example of that is if I did an episode on Resident Evil 3. The PS1 version and GameCube versions control fine. The Dreamcast version, on the other hand, feels a bit sluggish.
So, do you have an idea for your pilot episode yet? What game you're gonna do?
I guess Shrek,
Wow.
because it's the obvious choice. I mean, still, I actually finally took the time to import those clips I recorded with Brandon while he was here. Really, all we gotta do is record the voiceovers, and from there I just have to recycle footage from both of our Let's Plays.
So it's almost time.
And for the record, there is a part in the review where we talk about Shrek Extra Large and how it's the superior port, but I might add in a line saying if you wanted more information about the differences, maybe go watch the War of the Ports video or something. Then again, it might just be... Or then again, I might cover the exact same stuff in the review, only because that's how we put it, almost. But if you just want just the differences, then you go watch the other video. I don't know. I'm not gonna make like a super big announcement saying, "Oh, hey, I'm making this new series. Do you want me? What game should I cover?" And everyone unanimously votes Shrek, even though I already covered it. Like if the review came out first. No, I'm not doing that. And yeah, and then I did list a couple other episode ideas. Another one I thought about for a while was Spider-Man. Meaning the PS1 game. Because that's one of the only ones I could do right now, because I have the PS1 version, I have the N64 version, and I have the Dreamcast version.
Well, you know what you could do? I just thought of it. That, you've done Let's Plays of them too. Harry Potter. You've done Let's Plays of both versions of them too, haven't you?
I mean, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets would be probably a good target, yeah. Because the Let's Play is on the GameCube and PS1 versions. So maybe for those versions, I could just save time by recycling the Let's Play footage. But I do also have the PS2 version, which is pretty different. It's basically the same game as the GameCube version, except while the GameCube version is a steady 60 FPS, the PS2 version looks a lot grainier and it's 30 FPS.
Was the GameCube version the one that looked like ugly trolls?
No, that's the PS1 version.
Okay, I can't remember.
And then I would, for the most part, I think I would leave handhelds out of it, because obviously it's going to be different between handhelds and whatnot. I mean, then again, I guess you could say the same thing for home systems like PS1 versus 2, but I don't care.
I think like the main game versus handheld kind of debate thing. I feel like it should be like, does it keep like the core experience? Does it still feel like this?
Maybe
Well,
that's
for
an
handheld,
idea, but I guess you could say it could be two separate episodes. I don't know.
For handheld, the only thing comparing handhelds is like Nintendo versus Sony, because Xbox don't have a handheld, so
No, that's
PSP
not.
versus
No,
GameCube.
people have done stuff like that like a ton already. It's more like games. It's like some games are a handheld version and some games are
Console.
console.
And you could also throw in PC versions too if you wanted to, because they're different sometimes than the consoles.
Like Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure has so much good stuff.
Well, no, I mentioned that the original Sonic Adventure was a potential subject, because there's 3 versions I could do.
Uh-huh.
When I was I did a whole game store binge yesterday, kind of just visiting various different stores, and most of what I got was just alternate ports, but sadly, next weekend I gotta go back, because I was given the wrong game, and one of the games was too scratched. And I'm gonna have to go and replace them, or refund them, when I go to pick up the RE2 remake.
It's Uber time again.
No, my dad's driving me. I would have Ubered today, but I'm not spending $50, because to be frank, the scratched up game is a shitty game. And the other game, which was basically, I got Simpsons Hit and Run on the Xbox, but they gave me Simpsons Road Rage instead.
Wah. Your game's better. I actually think Hand Run's better.
Well, I mean, and the funny thing is, Hit and Run, at least in my personal opinion, it's not a game I particularly care for too much, because number one, I thought the GTA elements were pointless, since there's almost no reason to get out of the car and walk on foot. And number 2, I thought the missions in the later game were just too freaking hard.
I just like the game. I think it's
I mean, technically it is the better game than Road Rage, but I guess, I don't know, I had more, on the PS2, I had more fun with Road Rage, probably because it was a lot more simple.
I like both.
In all honesty, if they still have a copy of Hit and Run there, I'll probably keep the Road Rage disc and just see if they have a case on the shelf. I mean, maybe I'll enjoy Hit and Run better on the Xbox, because the big thing that killed the PS2 version was because driving controls, I find pressing the X button, it doesn't work for me. I would rather press like a trigger, because it, like, on the Xbox, and like how most driving games use like R2 or like the right trigger.
I think maybe
because it feels like you're actually driving a car, and I don't know, like, the way it's spaced out from like the left analog stick, it gives you like ample room to like control your driving.
I think maybe I liked it because I played the GameCube version.
Well, I think the GameCube version's hailed as the best, and truth is, I took a look at a copy of the GameCube version at one of the stores, but me being elitist for a minute, noticed it wasn't complete in box. I was like, I think I'll pass.
I'm not lying, I missed out on the best version.
Too bad. Next time I go and I find it complete in box, I'll get it. Because nobody's really rushing out to buy the game. I don't think it's going to get rare. And if it does, then shoot me in this video and to pet my future self. But, yeah, so Hit and Run's actually another game I could cover.
So you've already got at least a whole season planned already.
But no, actually getting back to Sonic Adventure, so that's one of the games I got yesterday. I got the original Dreamcast version. And I knew it looked a little bit different compared to the GameCube version, but I wasn't expecting the difference to be drastic. Like, the Dreamcast version, well, it looks like a very early Dreamcast game. Like, the graphics don't look as good as what the GameCube version became. Not to mention 30 FPS versus the 60 of the GameCube version. Like, it's weird. It looks like a high-res PS1 game. Like, it actually looks very mystifying. It made me really curious to play it.
Okay, everyone shut up. Go, Kirby! No! How am I supposed to shave off like 97 billion seconds off to get the freaking thing that Sakurai wants me to get?
Am I good to continue?
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, so, of course, then you have the GameCube version of that game. The only thing that's preventing me from making it is there's also the PSN and Xbox Live port. I have the PSN port, but I feel like I need to have a physical disc to show off, so I could always get the Dreamcast Collection disc that's on the 360. I don't know. Like, I already laid a few ground rules. Like, for one thing, unlike other people out there that go out of their way to freaking get the real copies and play them on real hardware, if it's a really expensive port, I might just settle for playing it on an emulator. Only if the emulator can accurately represent what it would look like on real hardware. Like, now that I think about it, I might not actually make an episode on Resident Evil 2.
Because of the emulator problems?
Well, not necessarily. Well, with Resident Evil 2, I have the PS1 and N64 versions. The Dreamcast version is freaking rare as shit. For example, a copy of the game that comes in a fake DVD box at one of my game stores is $90. Not even complete in box, and it's $90.
Wow.
And then the GameCube version, you're asking for at least $50. So, for the Dreamcast version, I probably just play it off CDR. I probably just, well, I did burn the Dreamcast version to CDRs, and I can actually play it on my Dreamcast. GameCube version, it would have to be emulated, and, well, aside from graphical glitches in the inventory, it's exactly how it would look like on real hardware. But the reason why I probably wouldn't make a Resident Evil 2 video is because there is a YouTube video that thoroughly examined all the differences of the ports, probably far better than I would. Pretty much the only reason I'd make the video is if I wanted to give my own 2 cents or something. I don't know. Maybe that would be the one reason.
The fuck was that? Wow, it switched
Is
from
Anakin getting stoned already?
It switched from Anakin to Obi-Wan and then back to Anakin in rapid succession. That looks stupid.
God dang it, Sakurai. How Sakurai do? Literally always like 3 seconds off.
Brandon, you still there?
So just you look outside. You looked outside.
No,
Brandon,
not yet.
you still there?
Fucking services. Look outside.
I don't know where Brandon went.
He's just gone?
I
He went
guess.
to the land of the Ogre to make sure he actually sent Shrek to the Hell Dungeon.
The Ogre isn't sorry.
Damn it, I was gonna have him say, "Do it!"
Do it! Oh, so...
Kill.
Yeah,
Kill
Jesse,
him.
I'd only make that episode if I just want to get my own 2 cents on it. And then I would probably end it by doing a rare thing and recommending you go watch someone else's video.
I would recommend people watch other people's video all the time.
Kill
fact-
him.
Yeah, like, maybe I'll... You know what, then I might make a Resident Evil 2 episode and just say my opinion, but I'm gonna be like, if you want a more detailed explanation, go watch this guy's video, because that other guy's video is, like, almost an hour long, and he goes into every little thing.
Yeah, there are some people on YouTube who recommend others' YouTube channels a lot of the time. Usually Let's Players, in their Let's Plays, they talk about other people's videos.
Though,
It's not
yeah, go on.
It's not really like reviews or essays or the type of stuff you would watch a lot. It's more like just general Let's Players do that.
Oh. So, anyways, like, trying to... Oh,
It's a trap.
to break away from that briefly, remember when I said I freaking... So, I've said numerous times I don't watch a lot of, like, big-name people on YouTube, or, like, people that are, like, heavily organized and all that. Like, there's very few people I'll watch. Earlier today... I mean, I just mentioned how a guy pretty thoroughly examined all the versions of Resident Evil 2, even the stupid-ass Gamecom version he looked at.
Do you talk about the Game
That's
Boy
the
version?
video you thumb down.
No, the one I thumbed down was basically someone made a top list of worst Resident Evil games. It was like a top 6 worst Resident Evil games. Only 2 of the games they put on there were actually bad,
Wow.
which were Operation Raccoon City and Umbrella Corps. The 4
Yeah,
other slots, they put in the Chronicles games, Resident Evil 6, and Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Wait. RE6 is not Resident Evil, but it's not a bad game.
It's not a bad game.
Yeah. It's still a fun game.
And
It's
in the
just not really-
Chronicles games, I got really freaking pissed off. Like, RE6, I was like, well, lots of people shit on that game because it's not a horror game. It's whatever. Then, Darkside Chronicles shows up. Yep, thumbing this down. Never watching this stupid channel again, but I'm not naming them for people that like them because, well, they're not my taste.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they put Darkside Chronicles, and then from what I can tell in the comments, they followed up with Umbrella Chronicles, and then supposedly the list was topped off with Director's Cut. And even though the video had a lot of likes, there were a lot of people in the comments saying, dude, why'd you put the Chronicles games, though? They're good. And they're like, dude, why did you put Director's Cut? Only the DualShock version had the farting trumpet music. And then, of course, there were people that actually liked RE6 in there.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Like, I've played Operation Raccoon City. It's not that great. Like, it's passable, like, from my experience at least, but really it's bleh. That's the best way I can say it.
Yeah, I
can't-
haven't played it, but I know of it.
Umbrella
but-
Corps I've never bought, only because it was meant to be a multiplayer game.
Fuckysaurus has replaced Chronicles with
What?
Phil. Or that means
Oh.
So what were like the games that were decent on the list that had a reasonable place being there? Like Survivor, I'm guessing, and then like that one Game Boy game, right?
Well, yeah, they should have put Survivor and they should have put Gaiden on the Game Boy Color, but they didn't. And they didn't put the Gamecom version of RE2 either.
Weird.
Like, they literally put 4, my opinion, decent games when they had other shitty games to choose from.
Yeah.
Hell, I freaking emulated the Europe and Japan only Survivor 2 Code Veronica. That's a pretty bad game, too.
hmm
Though, one of the games I got yesterday was probably the only game in the Survivor series that was kind of decent, which was Resident Evil Dead Aim. Like, it's funny, the day before, I mentioned how I never found a copy of the game that was in good condition. The first store I visit, they have 3 copies that have the box. And I just picked out the best one that looked good. And I just picked out the best one first. It's like fate wanted me to have it, so I took it. And I will say, out of the 3 games that follow the Survivor style of gameplay, it is the best of them. Like, it's still a bit clunky, but for one thing, it actually feels like a Resident Evil game, because whereas the first 2 games you have infinite pistol ammo, which makes the game too easy, at least in the original Survivor. No, in Dead Aim, you have limited ammo. So, it's like the classic games, at least. But, yeah, so that video triggered me so much, I actually was inclined to do the petty thing of thumbing it down. I only say it's a big event because usually I don't bother to put likes or dislikes on anything.
Yeah.
wow.
Like, I used to back when I was making YouTube playlists all the time, but now I I almost never dislike anything, and I only very seldom put likes on things.
I like a lot of things. If it's something that I mixed with, I don't put any likes, and if it's something that I really dislike, I actually dislike it.
Oh, wow.
That's how I am. I like most things now. Because back when I didn't have a YouTube account, I wanted to like things, but I couldn't.
Oh.
I was around when YouTube still had a star rating system.
When I first ever got on YouTube and first saw like what YouTube was basically, it had the star system. The first YouTube videos I ever watched were like at my cousin's because they had a computer in New Mexico, and I was just like, alright. And then I opened up like Firefox, I think it was. Forget which operating system it was, maybe Vista, maybe. I forget what operating system it was. But, yeah, it was Vista. Dang it. And, yeah, open up Firefox.
Sort of says he dislikes a lot of things, but... I think I can make a short episode on Zelda Ocarina of Time.
For the
What-
Master Quest and...
What for the
Well, yeah, I have the
the 3DS version versus the N64 version?
and GameCube.
Well, yeah, probably the rarest thing I got yesterday was the GameCube version of Ocarina of Time Master Quest. It was complete in box and everything.
Isn't the GameCube version the same as the N64 version?
Yeah, it is, but it also has the Master Quest.
It's not exactly Vandalia. It's like kind of. Like it mostly is the same, but like the Master Quest is basically it adds a hard mode basically.
Yeah, the Master Quest completely redoes the dungeons. And it's meant for people that already played through the original game once. Thing is, Ocarina of Time had two versions on the GameCube. There was the Zelda Collector's Edition, which had Ocarina of Time plus the two NES... No. The two NES games and Majora's Mask. In fact, around the time Wind Waker came out, it was advertised that if you had a GameCube with a Game Boy player, you could play every official Zelda game ever made at that point on the GameCube.
Which you now have.
That obviously doesn't apply anymore.
Really? I thought you got rid of your Game Boy GameCube player?
No, it's more Zelda games came out on like the DS and stuff, so that fact doesn't apply anymore.
Oh.
Well, at the time. So I guess
at the time, it was every Zelda game. In fact, what's funny is that people took notice of how Nintendo in the advertisements are saying, oh, you can play every Zelda game ever made on the GameCube. Which was basically Nintendo distancing themselves from the CDI games, because technically that fact would not be true if you counted the CDI games.
I don't think they ever count. I don't think they ever count the CDI games. Speaking of that...
Well, yeah, I think that fact held true until Phantom Hourglass came out. Like,
no,
Twilight Princess came out before Phantom Hourglass, so for a short while after Twilight Princess.
No, there is also a Tingle game.
Tingle's Ruby Wonderland. Ruby Wonderland.
There was also a Tingle game, and there was also, what else? There was also, like, this Japanese-only Zelda game that, for some reason, had Petra voiced. I forget what it was.
Okay.
Oh yeah, unfortunately the reference.
It's funny, that Tingle. Apparently in Japan he was beloved, but in America he was hated.
It's the exact same thing with Raiden in the MGS games.
I don't think he was hated, I just nobody liked him. Everyone was just like, oh, he's a joke character, whatever.
No, in Metal Gear Solid 2, the exact same thing happened with Raiden.
No, everyone hates Raiden, but I don't think there's anyone here who actually hates Tingle.
No, Jesse, you're actually wrong about that. In Japan, the Japanese audiences loved Raiden because basically...
No, I'm not talking about Raiden. I'm talking...
No, you said everyone hates Raiden,
though. No, I know that Japanese people like Raiden, but I know no one here really likes him that much.
Well, no, I think it was at the time of MGS2 that everyone didn't like Raiden, but then it was like starting with MGS4 that people kind of started to warm up to him after he started to become like the ninja.
Mm-hmm. I literally got people in the comment sections talking about how much they hate Raiden, and I didn't even know who he was.
Well, the only reason they hate Raiden was because literally his very existence was concealed from the advertisements to such a way that nobody knew he was even in the game until they popped that PS2 disc into their system and started playing.
Wait, so you didn't know that Raiden was in the game until you actually played it?
Well, I knew that he was in the game when I played it, only because it was years after the fact I knew about the backlash. But back then, literally, they carefully constructed the advertisements to where it looked like Snake was the only playable character.
Wow. Why would people hate that, though? Like, that's a free extra character. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and for that reason, everyone got pissed off at Raiden because they thought he stole the show from Snake.
What would you do, Snake, if...
Oh my fucking Christ.
What would you do, Nick, if, like, in Smash 4 or, like, Smash Ultimate, Nintendo and Square Enix didn't reveal Cloud to be in the game, but then you just play and you unlock Cloud, like, just randomly, and they never even said anything, and then Cloud would
That
just...
would be a bit of a mind fuck, because I'd never even thought... Like, I remember a lot of people were freaking jokingly requesting Cloud back in the day, from what I remember, and I thought, yeah, he's not gonna get in. What are you talking about?
I never thought they'd see the day.
So,
That's what he says.
so for anyone that cares, this is the part of the game that... Well, this is an added part of the game from the GBA
From the
version.
You mean it's the space shooter level, right?
Well, technically we're not in space, but that's the idea.
Yeah, because the 3D these 3D ship levels, they were obviously DS only.
Yeah. So, that's just in case no one else knew.
Funny enough,
I didn't know.
the Game Boy Advance Monkey Ball before Touch and Roll. That's...
I don't know.
Wait. There's a Game Boy Monkey Ball, Game Boy Advance. Yes, I know. Give me a second.
Oh, GBA. Oh, I think that's like the... I think that's like supposed to resemble the arcade version more. Or is there an arcade? Yeah, there is arcade. Actually, I don't know what is... Is the arcade version of Monkey Ball first?
Okay.
Yeah, arcade versions first. It was just Monkey Ball only, no Super.
Snake, I was gonna explain it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he
think,
stole the
yeah,
show,
I was just
just
saying
like
that I
Raiden.
think it was the arcade version first.
Whoa.
Okay. Here's how Monkey Ball got created. Here's what happened. They're like, I invented... So there's this one guy, he's like, I invented a physics engine that allows balls to be rolled along stuff. So they're like, cool, let's make this into a game somehow. So then they created an arcade machine in some random hospital for surgeons to practice on, and it was just called Monkey Ball. And Sega was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Let's turn this into a real game. So they got sponsored by Sega, and they're like, they put a bunch of arcade machines everywhere, Monkey Ball, people love the game. They're like, I know, let's make a console release. So then they got with Sega, and then that was around the time Sega went third party, so they're like, let's put this on the GameCube. And then they ended up getting sponsored by Dole because bananas were in the game as collectibles. So then they get sponsored by Dole, which is why there's so much advertising. Monkey Ball 1. And that's how Super Monkey Ball got created, because the GameCube was really powerful and ended up producing better graphics than the arcade boards at the time.
Wait.
There you go.
Wait, so the GameCube did better than the arcade version?
Well, I think the arcade version was Japan only, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no English versions of Monkey Ball. Normal Monkey Ball.
Does the arcade even exist anymore?
Yes.
Yeah, it exists, and you could, like, emulate it.
No, I
No,
meant...
he was asking if arcades exist anymore, and to that I say yes, only because
Oh,
Time
yeah,
Crisis
yeah.
5 and House of the Dead 5 exist, and they're not on home.
Yeah,
And
arcades
Time
obviously...
Crisis 5.
Huh?
And Time
Arcade-
Crisis 5.
I said Time Crisis 5, and they
Oh.
also made a House of the Dead 5, basically.
They're still not around here anymore. They've all died in Ohio, at least. Except for a few except in New York, there was a museum of there's an arcade museum in New York. I was there.
Here the biggest arcades you get are Dave and Buster's.
I guess those count,
Which
I
is
guess.
a really bad ripoff, if you ask me.
There's lots...
I always
there's
thought Dave & Buster's was like a Chuck E. Cheese for adults.
No, there's
It's not
lots
that
of
great.
arcades here. Like, there's one called the One Up Arcade. And obviously the arcade me and Brandon go to, I mean, yeah, it's pretty small, but it's still running.
You know what, Jesse? You gotta take me to arcades when I'm there.
Oh, it's fun. Well, the one me and Brandon go to are really small. But like, the One Up Arcade is huge and has tons of games.
Was that too far away?
No, it's not too far away, but it's like a wealthy drive, I guess. So like, I think it's like 15 minutes maybe. Actually, it's actually less than the drive to the arcade in Brandon works great for me.
The arcade that is nearby my house is a lot better than Dave & Buster's simply because of the price. The price is way cheaper. Like, you can get a fucking card for a small price, and that'll get you free play for, like, the whole day, I think.
I mean, it's independent, so obviously they're gonna try and be cheaper to woo more people in.
Yes and no about it's independent. It's like, it's at an amusement park called Castles and Coasters. But, at the same time, the arcade doesn't have, like, you know, I don't think it has Time Crisis 5 or stuff like that, but it does have games from, like, probably earlier in the 2010s, like, I don't know. It has a Mario Kart arcade, I know that. I think it's the sequel one. And some others I can't remember. It also has, they also has older machines too. One of which that I was shocked to see was a SNES Play Choice machine.
Huh.
Yeah.
And since
There's
it's free
also-
play, you can actually just keep swiping the card and you can basically get infinite time.
Wow.
There's also
Apparently Pokesaurus is excited about the fact that he could potentially meet me.
Apparently, you're gonna have some autograph signings in good Colorado. Like, autograph signings at 5 p.m. at Brand's house.
I met Pokesaurus in real life. Schneck, did you know that?
You have? Well, I think he and Brandon met and Adam because they all went to the same school.
Well, actually, my history with Pokesaurus goes a bit farther than that, even.
Oh wow.
Let's just say okay, wait. Let me just say, I'm not gonna go into it, but all I can say is that
go on.
All I can say is that we've known each other since elementary, and I didn't see him in middle school, and then met up with him again in high school, and it was negative experiences in elementary, but I eventually fucking matured, and now we're fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
met
said
him
that.
on the last day of school. I met him on his last day of school. I knew who he was, and I even went to his art show, and he drew Pokemans, and I obviously knew he liked dinosaurs and all that, and Brandon talked to me about him.
I think
And,
he once pointed out a video where he actually appears.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like maybe on Adam's channel somewhere.
I know Brandon did a vlog for his last day of high school. So did Ed.
Sources in it though.
He recorded like right after. 'Cause there was a senior lunch thing, and I ended up getting to eat, even though it was just a softening.
Well, you're
But,
a junior right now, right?
Yeah. But
So,
they held a lunch in the cafeteria for the seniors' last day of school. I think they do that every year. So like right after school, all the group, the class of that year would just gather up, say their goodbyes and all that. So yeah, everyone was in there. Brandon met up with a few people who I don't know. I still don't really know them at the time. I think maybe Adam might know them, but I don't know. I didn't know them. And then Pokesaurus was there, celebrating. And I was like, hey, do you want my cookie? And then he was like, I'll think about it. So then like 40 minutes go by, like, hey, do you want a cookie? And then Brandon's like, just eat it. And I'm like, oh. So then I eat it. And that was basically my experience.
freaking. I will say, like, but that's why I'm hoping it could be like a huge meetup of some kind. That's why I'm hoping Adam's still able to make it in the summer.
I don't know where Pokesaurus is currently
I
because
think he's still in Colorado, but he's going to college. I'm not sure if he's living on campus or if he's super far away from where Brandon is now.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if he's out for the summer, he's probably going to be returning home.
It would be fun. You know what's an idea I've had? For the big meetup in summer, I was thinking of either one going to Boondocks, which is just like the general like.
Oh, that place.
Not sure if Adam likes it or not. I haven't even
I've
talked
been
to
there
him about it.
before. It's alright.
Yeah, that's just like a fun.
Yeah, that's why I'm just hoping that it's both me and Adam there at the same time. So that way, I mean, then again, it'd be extended if we had to go at different times, but...
Yeah, I'll tell you all my stories that I've had in Colorado and all that, but even though I was really born and raised in New Mexico, Colorado is still alright. But, I could also, and I also live in an apartment complex, right?
Yeah.
And our apartment complex has a lake, or no, a pool that overviews a big lake. And, like, it's literally just, like, down the street. Like, I could see it out my window, basically. And they have, like, a grill over there and, like, a bunch of cool stuff. I thought it'd be really cool, like, everyone just, if you brought, like, swimming stuff over. Maybe have, like, a pool party of sorts over there, as long as there's not too many people over there. It doesn't really get crowded at the pool, surprisingly enough. It's usually just open.
Oh, you know what we should also do? If we all make it
What?
to Colorado? I'm sorry if you
But
just...
Schnick's thinking...
What?
Schnick, weren't you saying you'd be staying here for like 2 weeks or something?
Like a week, or like a week at least, yeah.
Oh. I'm
Hey.
not sure how long you're planning.
Anyways,
Like, my only
Oh,
big
okay.
thing is that the reason why I said
Sorry.
2 weeks, because if Adam had to go a separate time, both of you would be having guests for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Alright, so Adam, what was your idea?
First, sorry if you already mentioned it, because I think I heard you say something about a pool, but, I was also going to suggest, like, going to a rec center.
Hmm.
Because I've had fond memories of going to rec centers. I
You
think
could either go to
specifically
a-
the Thornton one.
I've never been to a rec center here in Colorado, but I have been in New Mexico.
Wow.
I've told you some stories about the rec center and all that before, Adam, I think. Not the Schnick or anyone else. But,
I don't recall.
yeah, so like, as I was saying, Adam, there's a pool right outside my apartment complex with like a grill and everything. Like a free-to-use public grill. So if you're just there, you could just cook up some hamburgers and all that if you wanted. So yeah, I
But
was
Adam,
thinking,
you think you're gonna be able to make it this summer?
Honestly, if I don't spend money, then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, me getting there is inevitable, because even with my leftover money from last week's paycheck, I could go.
who'd you be living with for like the few days you'd be over here? Like mostly with
I'm
Brandon?
guessing Brandon's.
Yeah, probably with Brandon, you obviously, Schnick. But what about Adam?
Same.
Just you and Schnick would just be living at Brandon?
Well, I've already
Remember-
been to Brandon's place before, and
Oh, yeah, I know,
his
I know.
parents
And
very well
Brandon's
knows
been
me.
at my place, so freaking I guess that makes sense. Unless Jesse doesn't want to be alone in shed or something, I don't know.
And yeah, everyone's over at Brandon's and just in my closet, so.
An old-fashioned slumber. You can have an old-fashioned slumber party.
Oh no, when summer comes around, I could probably just stay over at Brandon's for the week.
Yeah, I could bring my hard drives with Schnickelodeon on it, though, oh wait, Adam doesn't want to watch it.
For the 0.01 chance of seeing Gordon short.
Yup.
Whatever happened to your Gordon short?
Mine,
Yeah.
I kind of dropped it. that was the outline for it. I just need to
Freaking. And you know what? If I did actually bring my hard drives with all my shit, I mean, then again, if we were doing a lot of stuff, then we wouldn't have much of a reason to play it. But freaking, I swear to God, I put a couple of shorts across the 8 marathons that are currently created, but I'm not gonna say where they are.
You'd probably know.
Oh, I know where they are. Yes. But I'm not telling the rest of you.
Surprise.
Yeah, not even I would know. Or anybody. Only
No,
Schneck.
I will spoil one thing about Marathon 8. Marathon 8 was a very SpongeBob-themed marathon because I made it as a Steven Hillenburg tribute. Ironically, it was an action-based marathon, meaning that some adult content's in there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of SpongeBob episodes, like... I put one episode from, like, the new episodes, which was the... Mimic Madness was the one.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put... Not sure if I put a Season 3 episode in. I probably did somewhere. Season 1, I put in the first episode, Help Wanted and everything. Except I used the original pilot version of Help Wanted.
With the intro.
Yeah, with the intro and the redone credits.
Now, introducing SpongeBob SquarePants.
By the way, Schnick, what did you ever... Oh, shit. What did you ever do with that, clip that...
The clip you showed me?
Yeah, because it seemed like you were gonna do something with it.
Well, I downloaded it and I have it on standby. I might be using it for an intro or just a generic bumper.
What clip did you show him? Is this something that I
Basically, he showed me a clip where Nickelodeon was like, "Oh, do you just want to be watching cartoons with a checkerboard background? Or do you want to be watching Nicktoons?"
Wait, what?
Wow.
Basically, they roasted Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I
said-
know about
wait.
that, actually. know
I
about
thought...
that.
Wait, I thought I sent a different clip. Okay. I know I watched both of those clips on the same day. But I thought I sent you the one where Cartoon Network characters like...
Cartoon
fucking
Network.
Johnny Bravo and... the others... infiltrated Nickelodeon. Oh my god.
Really?
I felt like I
there
just
was
stuttered.
one. There really was one with that.
I swear, I thought I sent that one to you, not the other one you mentioned.
You might have to send that one to me then, because I'd like to see that.
I'm gonna
but,
find it. I'm gonna try and find it.
Twitter.
You know, I was aware of one time where Cartoon Network basically made jokes with Nickelodeon once. It was during the premiere of the Where Have You Seen This Snail episode, Where's Gary? Reportedly, during the first airing of the episode on Nickelodeon, if you change the channel to Cartoon Network, apparently, when you change the channel to Cartoon Network, if you looked at the bottom of the screen, you would see a small snail that resembled Gary. The joke was that Gary ran away from Nickelodeon to Cartoon Network.
Wow.
Schnick, I just sent
Hey,
you the
everyone.
clip that I thought I sent you that one time.
By the way, Schnick, how do you feel about Where's Gary? I always felt that to be a strange episode. Like, good, meh, or bad?
I'd say it's meh.
Yeah, me too.
Did I ever tell you the horror story? Did I ever tell you the horror story involving the premiere of the episode?
No.
Is that the one where he went?
God dang it! I just missed the joke. No, wait. Before you continue, Gary didn't run away to Cartoon Network. He ran to your lunch table when you were in middle school, Schnick, and you went meow, meow, meow.
Oh my fucking god! You know what I told that stupid ass story where my whole family thinks I belong in the fucking nut house?
Yes, Schnick, I was watching a Let's Play of yours and you told that story. I brought it back.
Fucking god damn it.
After all these years, it's back. I'm sorry, Schnick,
Yeah, it's
but
back.
Gary belongs.
It's
Gary
back
belongs
to Samurai Jack there.
back to the past. Night in the past, Samurai Jack.
So, Well, no. Basically, the horror story I'm about to tell, I may have told this. There was a sweepstakes surrounding frickin' the premiere of the episode. Basically, Patchy the Pirate was, like, searching in all these different areas for Gary. Basically, at the end of the week, right after the episode premiered, you were expected to go on Nick.com. You had to fill in the answers of where Patchy visited on each day. And once you entered, you would be entered for a chance to win a trip to California where you could actually watch an episode of the show get recorded.
Oof.
Plus maybe other cash prizes and whatnot.
Sounds cool.
Me and my sister, we thought we were gonna win just by getting the answers right.
Oh no.
So we freaking went on Nick.com right after the episode. This was both of us, if you can believe it. Like, I've told a lot of stories where me and my sister butted heads. No, freaking, this time we were collaborating.
Wow.
Also, Schneck, I'm sorry for this.
Okay, yeah, you need this. You need that for this story. You need to arm yourself.
Arm yourself.
So, freaking, we go on Nick.com. We actually start filling out the sweepstakes form. We answer the questions. We fill out all the information. The thing is, the roadblock we reached was, oh, you need to put in your email address so that we can contact you if you win.
Oh, it's over. It's so over.
This was at a time where me and my sister did not have our own email address.
It's too young.
We asked my ma. Apparently, I think my ma probably had an email address, but it was maybe for work only.
Oh,
Because,
no.
well, keep in mind, like, this was still at a time where not many households had internet, and I don't think my household had it for very long at this point, maybe for a couple of years.
Oh, graphic
No,
glitch.
I
Jesus.
might know where this is going.
Yeah, and you might know where this is going. Well, my dad was the only one who had a personal email address. So my dad was not at home at the time, neither was my ma. We first called our ma. We were asking her for her email address, and she said she didn't have one. She was like, oh, sorry, if I did have one, I'd give it.
Yeah, that's a lie.
My dad, let's just say, things did not end well.
What? How?
We called my dad, we asked him for the email, he's like, my email? What for? And we told him we were entering sweepstakes. He angrily yelled at us to get off the website.
Are you kidding me?
What?
He thought it was a scam where Nickelodeon was just collecting people's email addresses.
Wait. What? I was annoyed.
Like, there's not being aware of the dangers of the internet and being super paranoid.
It
Yeah, there are
reminds me
two
of
sides
somebody.
to the coin.
Yeah, my dad thought Nickelodeon was literally just fishing for emails, more or less. Well, then again, I don't think he knew exactly what we were doing. I think we were or maybe if we did explain it to him, like, he wouldn't have understood. I don't know, because, well, obviously he didn't really watch all that stuff.
Yeah, maybe he thought that you guys were getting scammed.
Like,
'Cause,
he
like,
thought
from
like
his-
we were communicating with an email scammer or something. I don't know, but yeah, he refused to give us his email address because he claimed the way he explained it was, he's like, "Oh, they want your email address just because they want to know it." He was acting as though Nickelodeon was asking for our freaking bank account information.
Yeah, having someone's email isn't gonna completely ruin your life, unless it's like a password or something, you know?
So, needless to say, my dad wouldn't let us enter. Even the next day, when we were in the car riding somewhere to a birthday party, we were trying to explain it to him. And he was still like, no, they just want to know your email address.
Okay, so that's not exactly where where
What you think it was gonna end?
So here's what I think what was gonna happen. I was gonna think he'd be like, alright, sure. Enter it. Then he'd forget. Then it'll say, you ended up winning, but it would be in the spam folder, and then he'd delete it. That's what I thought what would have happened. What would you have done if that happened? And you guys like, oh yeah, oh that's it.
You guys know what
Probably
the
something
it was?
similar to what happened when I took my Wii to upstate New York and I found out I couldn't access the internet there. Basically, I yelled at him and I claimed that he owed me big time. Like, I said that word for word, and let's just say, freaking, my dad had my name, had my ass for that.
You owe me.
It's like, you owe me big time.
Then again, this was middle school Schnick, by the way.
Oh.
Middle school Schnick, he just got 5,000 Wii points. He only spent like 1,500 of them, and now he can't spend the other 3,500 because no internet.
Oh, fuck, no! I did that as soon as I died! I mean, I didn't realize how low health I had.
Middle school Schnick, his father, you owe me big time. And then he's like, what do I owe you? And then you said video games, video games, finish video games.
You owe me for that
My
Kingdom
dad-
Hearts GBA game.
Oh, you're bringing that into this.
Finish video games. And video games.
Oh my fucking god. It's a good thing I'm doing this. This way I'll get worn out, pass out, and then I wake up for work tomorrow.
What?
So,
Oh, what the fuck
Because
is
tomorrow
connect?
I have to walk to work. Either that or I take an Uber.
oh, by the way, there's a weird. Okay, so I was at Mountain Range a few days ago, or at my school, and I was walking to my restaurant pass, and it's at the end of the hallway where doors are, and the doors are like mostly glass, right? So I was walking with my head down, and I looked up outside the glass doors. It is literally like pitch white outside from snowing. It is like freaking like triple like the fog of like Silent Hill. That's how
I was
foggy it
about
is.
to ask, was it like Silent Hill?
Yeah, it was like that, but even worse. Like it wasn't gray. It was like white, like white.
You know, speaking of Silent Hill, that's like another episode of War of the Ports I may or may not make. Only because I believe there was a thorough comparison of the ports of Silent Hill 2. Like the PS2 version, the Xbox version. I think he even threw in the PC version, and there's also the HD version. Once again, if I made it, it would only be to throw my 2 cents in, and even then, I'm not sure if I'd want to buy the PS2 version.
Or Snake. Wait. Or we could go to. Or we could go to Leech Gardens.
What's that?
It's our amusement park. Basically, it's like Six Flags.
Oh.
Basically it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's not that bad. You just get a season pass, and there you go. You go there whenever you want.
Alright, still again, there you go. Let's smoke it now.
But it's quite the cool thing about the season pass is that you get to enter and you get to have a free friend. So if I get a pass and then I be like, Schnicks me, buddy, and then they get to go for free, basically.
Hello, eh?
I want to know.
And then Anakin changes the timeline and stabs Palpatine instead. Like, sucker!
Brandon.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Brandon.
What happened? Did you eat all your pizza and are you dead now?
I fell asleep.
What happened?
How did you fall asleep?
Yes, I did, you fuck.
How?
He pulled a snick.
No, Schnick would have pretend sleptwalk instead of
Yeah, I
mumbling.
would have been Stu Pickles on that shit.
What, did you hear me mash the piano keys as I tried to throw away a piece of paper?
No.
Right? No, we didn't do that.
No?
Brandon,
I threw a piece of paper at my trash can and it landed on the piano.
Brandon, there was a fucking part that I really wanted you here for, and of course you were asleep for it. I wanted you here
See, Adam, the
so then
game's
you can have the fucking Palpatine say, "Do it." But now it's too
did I
late.
win?
We're like a
Already
few
that far
missions
into
ahead
the
of that
game.
now.
How
Now we're
short
about to
is
face
that
Mace Windu, so...
What?
Let's see.
They're about to throw Mace
There's my highlighter.
the plate glass window.
I need to
Oh,
highlight
in
the
case you're
rooms on
wondering,
this
I'm live streaming
class
this.
map.
Jesse, did you want me to say a few of the other games I got yesterday?
I haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen this movie in a long time.
Jesse, you say something?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
I actually
wait,
got
let me check.
Wario World on the GameCube finally.
Hey, that's a good
Dude.
game.
And then 2 other ports I got. I decided a potential freaking subject for War of the Ports could be Crash Wrath of Cortex.
Oh, good God.
I had the Xbox version already, so I got the shitty GameCube version. Now I just have to get the shitty PS2 version.
The games.
Where's the
Mm.
pencil when you need one?
Brandon, you
Oh,
were just-
and the last GameCube port I got was a Shrek game. Ah! It was
Also-
Shrek Slam.
Also, Brandon, we were discussing a bit ago about what we may do over our summer get together.
What?
With all 4 of you in the same room together.
Like, we were thinking of, like, we could go to the pool by my apartments, or go to Boondocks. And apparently, and Adam would both be living with you, basically.
Wow.
Well, where else am I gonna go?
I said
No.
Everybody's
I'd be
gonna
willing,
everybody's gonna
willing to help.
stay at a 5-star hotel. No.
Freaking, Brandon, you also missed this. I finally imported the clips you recorded while you were here to my computer.
What? How does he do that? Fucking piece of shit.
He's a Jedi master, don't question him.
You say that as I kill him?
This is a Jedi fuckface.
Drunk Bobby one.
Drunk dildo face.
That was stupid.
I was playing home run
Fucking-
contest with Melee, and I did the Crenando super punch.
Fucking Mace
Oh yeah,
Windu.
Brandon, you also missed out. Freaking, we decided that freaking drunk Obi-Wan's Padawan is Stone Dancing.
Stone.
Yeah.
Stone
I think
Anakin
this is about the
literally
time where
just Shaggy.
Anakin finally becomes stoned, because I made a little head cannon, or Schneck cannon, I guess, where, well, no, Mario Tube Schneck head cannon.
This
there.
pen is dead.
He looks like the fucking Grim Reaper the Emperor does.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Anakin
He
doesn't
looks like
start
Death
being
from
stoned until
Castlevania.
after he becomes a Padawan to fucking
He becomes the brand new
the
emperor.
sorcerer himself. I mean,
Hey.
the fucker.
Hey, what's, hey Adam, what's the
You
full
can trust
title of
me, Anakin. I'm not lying to you at all.
Adam?
I would like you. You believe me? If you don't believe me, I will kill you.
I swear, Schneck, sometimes you sound like an atom bomb dropping. Anyways, Adam. What's
What
the
the fuck?
what's the full title of episode 3 again? The Star Wars episode 3.
Revenge of the Sith.
God damn
Oh
it.
no!
I was gonna be like, oh, if it's called The Emperor Strikes Back, they should rename it to Emperor's New Groove.
Wow, that's
Emperor's
I
that's
lost
not
the
even the
spring.
prequel trilogy. That's not
That's the
even the
bad-
prequel.
it's
Star
Empire
Wars.
Strikes Back.
Episode 6, The Emperor.
No.
That's
God,
episode
somehow
5.
Star Wars Episode 3, The Emperor's New Groove, could be a fucking freaking good title because of the Emperor.
It sounds like a title for
Zach.
a YTP.
It does.
Nick, get on that.
I have to finally get the GS ones.
Yeah, like right when Anakin bursts into flames, like, no, that's me. This is me. No, that's not me. This is me, and then just cuts to Anakin.
Oh, I'll put. You're gonna go kill little kids now.
Yeah.
Anakin keeps
Adam, how could you?
Anakin.
I don't think it'd be. I don't think it'd be actually on the screen. Killing
Are they just using the freaking GBA button symbols for the L and R? Because that's what that looked like.
Well, this was
Yeah,
ported
what?
from the GBA, so
I don't think
I'm
we're actually gonna kill the
surprised.
kids on the screen.
So, wait,
Adam, when
why
are
am
we
I
gonna
playing as
get-
Obi-Wan when I chose the Anakin path? What?
Wah, wah.
Like,
You
it's
messed
making
up
me
the
play a
story.
shit mission where I'm Obi-Wan trying to get to wherever he needs to be to fight Grievous.
You
Yeah,
failed,
shit.
Adam.
It makes no
Continuity
sense, though, 'cause I'm
broken.
playing as
George
Anakin.
Lucas is angry at you.
George.
You have chosen the wrong path, apparently.
Oh,
Fuck.
The path.
Episode 1, you have to do the pod racing again.
Episode.
Yo.
Episode. I want to kill myself. Part 1. Why does this game exist?
You know, guys, I think Jezzy is right.
What the fuck is this?
As punishment, you get to play race mode now.
Adam thinks I do not know Star Wars at all because I'm just throwing random stuff at the wall.
Yeah, guys, sorry. I think Jezzy is actually right, though. I think this actually is supposed to be episode 1 first, so just give me a little bit.
Now this is pods.
No, this is bad
Adam,
racing.
now
Whoa.
this is potty.
Sure you set your alarm with enough time to get up because
Oh, I
it's
know.
supposed to be nasty tomorrow.
I was gonna
Oh.
go with a half hour.
Oh, speaking of nasty, I fell it. I made the home. Wait, the work yesterday. I fell down in the ice.
Oh.
Did you crack your head?
No,
What if
I lay on my arm. I walked through the grass the entire way, not to avoid roads. I had to cross a 5-foot gap of sidewalk to get to the street, and I fell right there on the 5 feet gap of sidewalk.
Wow. Adam,
Hmm.
Adam, you there?
But I think I did take a
What
detour
happened?
at the
I'm
gas
here,
station to
mate.
get some pain medicine.
That while you went before you went to lunch.
What?
I played Spyro. It was awesome. Hey, what's that square thingy? Square
Square thingy.
thingy. It's attached to your PS4.
Oh, that's my hard drive.
But you
It's called a flash drive, Mom. You don't understand.
And then, do I have to keep the paddle plugged in?
No, Adam, you don't understand. The square thingy is you. You're the square. Just kidding. It's over.
Well,
I'll
I
just-
mean, my profile picture is, was a square, I guess.
Spyro. I'm already.
Adam, what
No,
if the-
wait. No, profile pictures are still square. Never mind.
Mm.
Yeah.
Guess
Adam,
what?
what if the pods you were racing were
It
taught
brought
Tide
back a
pods?
memory
Now
of
this.
when we were little and we used to play it together. I would try to attempt to beat those goddamn fucking flying worlds.
What the fuck is her problem?
Guess what? I still suck at it. And guess what? This time, I decided, fuck you, Flying World. I don't fucking care if I beat the whole goddamn thing. Fuck you. I'm gonna go play what I like. I don't fucking like the flying parts, so fuck you. I went into it and I started, I'm like, oh, fuck this, and I remember this shit. We're going out. And I remembered, I'm like, I have to have fucking Brandon beat this shit for me. And he'd be like, tra-di-la-la-la, as a little tiny kid, and I'd be like, fuck! Good remember.
What's she talking about? Ruby
Spyro.
Flying Race?
It was awesome.
Oh, Spyro.
Come get your laundry.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Spooshel. I like this Spooshel.
Literally
grew up
all I
with the
heard
Legend
was,
trilogy.
and then I remembered the flying level. So then I said, fuck that. So then I go into another level, and then I remember. And this is every new location she goes to, she then follows up with, and then I remember.
Then I remembered. It was then where I realized my true potential.
Oof.
Oh,
This is stupid.
Spooshel. I don't know why saying Spyro like that's funny. Spooshel.
Mate.
Wait, I'm gonna check the upload date of this and your last video, and I swear if it's 20 days, you're doing this as a joke now.
If it's actually 20 days, I swear I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, you're not playing no Star Wars?
No, this is
more?
episode 1. No, guys.
20?
Jezzy said
Episode 1.
it's
What?
episode 1 now. And it's actually not episode 3, it's episode 1. I was
Hey
wrong.
Adam, you're getting
What the
slightly better. It only
What
turned
is
out
episode 2? What's episode 1?
10 minutes.
wait, why is the display like that? Oh god! No, it's not even showing the full thing. Oh wait, now it is?
I can't believe I
What
did
view
this.
was that? What view was that?
No, I can't believe you did that!
But yeah,
You
okay.
dense,
Sorry,
irritating
guys,
miniature
this is-
beast of burden.
I can't believe it's not onion.
This is episode
What the
1 now,
fuck is
guys.
this? Why are
Jezzy
you
said
so
this was episode
fucking
1.
Episode 1 racer.
Hey, well, Jezzy said... What the fuck?
Game is shit.
Where's the letters?
Brandon, this game is freaking gold compared to the actual episode 1 game on the
What?
PS1. And need I say drunk Obi-Wan?
Just so you know, Adam, I was joking. That is not episode 1. That's just a random space.
Where's everything?
Yeah, freaking the only episode 1 games are either the PS1 game or drunk Obi-Wan.
Guys, problem. It says select player. Where's the player? Where? It's just a fucking texture. Or not even
Adam.
a texture.
Enter your initials. ASX. Those are your initials there.
No, that's...
Please
I
input your zip code. Input your zip code.
can't...
Input your social security
Adam,
number.
do you have a middle name?
Input your mom's maiden name, your social security number, and your tax return, and your bank account number.
What?
It's easy, just
Sparrow
kill
had-
yourself.
Wait. Sparrow
Adam,
had-
what's your middle name?
David?
It's the same as mine.
Oh,
Snake.
come on! God
ADS.
Alright,
No,
well,
Adam, change your middle name to Stevens. That way we have ASS, which spells ass.
Wait.
Come on,
Snake,
Adam, quit playing this fucking racing game. Play a superior racing game. Crash Team Racing.
Wait,
there...
Snake, what's
What
your
has
last
happened?
word? Wait,
Okay, this emulator is garbage, apparently.
wait, Snake, what's your
Garbage.
middle name?
What?
Snake, what's
What
your
the
middle name?
fuck? This is not how this game is supposed to be viewed.
My middle initial is W.
Dude,
Oh, okay, never
what
mind
the
then.
fuck?
Me and Adam both share the same middle name.
Well, my middle name is
Excuse
Walter.
me?
My middle
Mine
initial B.
is James.
Mine is Doyle.
Middle name. James is a cool middle name, but me and Adam's are David.
Well,
I'll admit,
the game's
freaking,
broken.
My fictional story, the fictional 4-part story I made, one of the
Jesus
main
Christ.
characters is called Walter or Walt.
This looks like it's got some pretty fucking bad emulation problems.
sorry,
like,
yeah,
Jesus fucking
sorry
Christ.
if I
Like
ass
it.
blasted everyone. Oh no, yep, this is really bad. It's, wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, nice view. Nice.
Adam,
Just looking
what did
up
you-
while racing. Now this is Tide Pod racing.
This is happening.
racing.
Gotta eat them.
Now this
Gotta
is
eat 'em.
Crash Racing.
What the fuck?
This is as if someone has like really bad neck syndrome, like
Oh,
just
no.
really bad spinal
The
cord.
canyon, what's happening? What's happening,
What
the
the
canyon?
fuck? Is the view messed up?
All you need,
Now this is
find
all you need is a Cocoa Mountain.
Mom ever?
now this is Tide Pod
You just need
Racing.
the Cocoa Mountain.
Oh, you can't see what you're doing. What's the hell?
Oh my
Literally
fucking
off
god!
the minimap.
I crashed
Imagine
into
if-
shit. Uh oh.
Hey,
No,
Brandon,
I will
imagine.
say I have the Dreamcast version of this game, and that one's actually oh shit, the game's losing it.
Hey, Brandon, imagine if
What the
Crash did
fuck?
pod racing.
I forgot to put
He
chat
doesn't
back
need
up.
to. He's already got the greatest kart racer of all time.
Star Wars Soda 1
Come on, this is better
Racer.
than the pod racing game from freaking Kinect Star Wars. Though.
Connect Stars is actually means. Anyways,
Anything on the Kinect is shit.
I'm Han
Yeah.
Solo, I'm
Wait,
Han
almost
Solo,
everything,
I'm Han
at
Solo,
least.
Solo.
wait, there was this fighting game. Yes, a fighting game for the Kinect, and I got the demo for it. Basically, it was kind of like, it was a bit like,
They just tried
what's
up
the
there.
freaking DSi game? It's a DSi game that we were talking
Photo
about.
Dojo?
Yeah, it was kind of like Photo Dojo, but you'd be in your Kinect, but it looked so stupid because it expects you to, you know, fight sideways in real life, right?
Oh,
And to do certain,
what?
you have to do certain hand gestures, like to do like a Hadouken thing. You have to do the Hadouken just in real life. But the dumb thing is, you have to look at the screen to play the game. So you're just standing there looking straight at the Kinect stupid face while doing the gestures. Like, here, wait, I'm gonna turn on my camera real fast so you can see how basically it looked like.
What in the fucking hell am I looking at?
You're looking at shit. Like, oh my
Fuck.
god. Is this on Project 64?
Yeah, this is on Project 64, and I don't know how to fix it.
Well, the thing is, Project 64, I think, is the best N64 emulator, but the thing is, I've heard
What is
N64
that in the
emulation's
sky?
a lot more difficult than I thought.
Everybody, look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay.
Wait. Don't do
Yeah,
anything.
freaking N64 emulation's a lot more difficult than I thought. Hell, freaking at this
Whoa.
rate, the Saturn seems easier than the N64.
Jesus
Yeah, okay,
Christ,
so
Jesse.
here's a Kinect game. The game expects you to do moves like this. They expect you to be like, like that, right? But since you have to look at the screen, you look like this the whole time I'm playing the game. That's how you look like playing the
it's
game.
like that shitty Nickelodeon moving game I played.
Wait,
Oh,
I can
fuck.
do one better. Hold on, I'll be back. I will actually be right back.
Jesse, do that again. Oh, wait, Adam already showed it, I think.
Here, I'm gonna find the game.
Oh, oh shit! Oh, shit, you showed it!
No! Well, that's burnt into people's memories now.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Kinect fighting game.
I'll admit, the reason why I got into Angry Joe was the first Angry Joe video I watched was when he was reviewing Kinect Star Wars, and the one thing that made me hooked on his videos was when freaking Other Joe plays the Rancor Rampage minigame. Because it looks so stupid. Literally, he's doing steps in place and just widely clapping his hands and then just basically holding his arms up in the air like he's hanging from a freaking POW camp. Like, it looks so ridiculous on screen in the game that, like, it's... Oh my god.
I'm trying to look for all Kinect games, lists of Kinect games. Alright. I'm gonna find look at the entire lists for them. This is gonna take a bit, but I'm gonna try and find it. Come on, pray. Combat Flight Simulation. There's an adventure
Kill
time
yourself.
game. There are multiple adventure
Adam.
time games.
Where'd he go?
I think he died. Again.
Or did he move into Shed?
He said he'd
It's
be
already
right back.
his permanent residence, so it doesn't
He'd be
surprise me if
back.
he moved in.
That he'd show me
I mean, freaking my Microsoft Excel got hacked, and it was saying it got hacked by Gordon Bleu, and Adam said my computer was compromised. Do you want to know the real story of how that came to be?
You did it.
Obviously, I did it. Because when I was working, I was being taught different things with Excel. One of them was being how to make your own dialogue boxes. Like, you know how that you get an error message from like a program, something goes wrong. Basically, I was taught how to make those in Excel, so I just made them for fun.
I figured that was the trick case. Did Mario actually believe you got hacked?
I think the game was called Connect Kung Fu or something stupid.
Connect Kung Fu.
Oh no, there were two fighting games on the Kinect I was aware of. There's on the 360 it was called Fighters Uncaged, and then there was some other, and then Fighter Within on Xbox One, I think.
Yeah, those ones weren't the ones I'm talking about. This one was much more stupid. I found it.
Oh, fuck. The only games that were decent with the Kinect were Kinect Sports and the Dance Central games. That's it.
Yeah, this game is
Connect Kung Fu.
Definitely not worth getting a Kinect for.
I don't. I have a Kinect that my brother got. I haven't even used it once.
I was almost debating getting a Kinect years ago, but then I ultimately decided it wasn't worth the price. And even then, I don't think I have a large enough bedroom that would let it work properly. Well, Microsoft themselves eventually accepted the Kinect was shit and they discontinued it. In fact, on the newer Xbox One models, you can't even insert it naturally. You need to get an adapter for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Nick, did I tell you earlier what happened at Walmart with the PlayStation 1 Classic?
Oh no, what happened?
So since its launch, it's been sitting at Walmart's shelves for $99. The same stock has been sitting there since, and now it's $59.
Yeah, a lot of places discounted to $60. Like Best Buy discounted it a while ago.
The only way I would ever get that pile of garbage is if it got discounted to $19 or less.
Yeah, I'd rather just play PS1 games in my SNES Classic. It's almost kind of fitting, because, I mean, after all, the PS1 originally was envisioned as a CD add-on for the Super Nintendo. And then the Game Boy Advance makes sense, because it's basically a portable Super Nintendo.
Alright, go to 8:30 in this video.
Oh no, what the fuck?
To show you the gameplay of what Kung Fu was, what Kung Fu for the Kinect was.
Kung Fu for Kinect. Oh, fuck. What is this shit? 8:40?
No, 8:30, the time I put in.
Okay. Okay, I'm muting the sound on this. They freaking stole comic book font. What the hell is this?
Yup.
What
This
the
is
fuck is this?
This is Photo Dojo, but for the Xbox.
It's Photo Dojo on crack.
Exactly. That's why we got this game. They're like, hey, this kind of looks like Photo Dojo, and then we play it.
Ew.
Garbage. It's so garbage. Because you have to stare at the camera while fighting, and you look stupid in game.
It
look at the
so
guy.
stupid.
It is, and you have to jump by swinging your arms like an idiot.
This is fucking stupid.
Fights.
And
You
I
have,
can
like,
yell
special
all
powers.
I want because no one's home right now.
T-Schnick, would you play this game?
Oh,
No.
I'm not
Howard.
buying a Kinect for this shit. Oh my god! If you still have it, I'll play it. But
I only played the demo of this game. The demo was just fight 100 guys and then the demo's over. That's what the demo was.
That was fucking stupid.
Why the fuck is he the Flash? Oh my god.
Yeah, you do power punch and then you slide forward. That's how you move. You move by pushing.
Power punch you! Ah!
Look at him fighting.
That was fucking stupid.
You're gonna feel my wrath. I'm gonna power punch you. Need to detox my brain after fucking seeing that hot garbage.
At least Photo Dojo at least looked somewhat good, and
Come on, don't you like doing flips by swinging your arms over your head?
No.
Alright.
Jesse, that literally just reminded me of motherfucking Nicktoons moving.
it kind of looked like a PlayStation, like a freaking iToy game, didn't it?
Yeah, it did actually. And iToy games are hot garbage.
Okay. So
Alright,
I'm
Adam.
back.
What
I
plan
wanted
have
to
you
do
hatched?
I wanted to do a joke following up what Juzzy did, but I guess I lost another item somehow, which I have literally no idea how it was even possible. Like, actually no clue. You wanna know what I apparently lost?
Your web.
Your virginity.
God damn it, Brandon.
Wow. So I fucking lost. So I fucking. God damn it! Can guys please listen? I fucking lost my own lightsaber.
What? Not your lightsaber, Adam.
Yeah, I've no clue where the fuck it could have gone because it was literally placed in a specific room that not a lot of people go into, and
How long ago was that?
I discovered it lost tonight
How long ago did you put it in there? I mean,
since I moved in the house.
oh.
Yes.
And I saw it in there multiple times, but apparently it's just gone. And, yeah, I literally have no idea where it could have been. Because I didn't take it out of my room. So, well, not that room, I should say.
Detective Jedi was on the case.
So yeah, I just lost a fucking
You got
toy that I had
cunt,
throughout my childhood and wanted it to actually keep. Just gone for no reason in particular. Have you ever had items like that where you just had something and then bam, it's gone when you try to look for it?
Yeah, my Game
Yes.
Shark disc for
Oh,
PS2.
no.
Yeah, my Game Shark disc just up and vanished one day without a trace, and I don't know why or how. Eventually, I got sick of not having a cheat device for my PS2, so, because by far, the PS2, I have the biggest library of games, so eventually I gave in and got a freaking Action Replay, which works.
Tell me this, Adam. Have you ever lost something just to look for it for a half an hour and realize it was in your hand the entire time?
That happened to elementary school schnick once.
That happened
Once I
to me
was
once with
looking-
my cell phone.
Once I was looking for my glasses and it was on my face.
Oh, who cares to hear the elementary school schnick story?
Okay.
Brandon, to answer your question, yes, and I should probably get back to Revenge of the Sith. I almost said Revenge of the Jedi.
Alright,
It's
so-
nightly, it's
You know what?
nightly
I
onion.
need to go on mobile Skype just to demonstrate this for a second.
Oh,
By the way, Adam,
Alright.
go in that video I just sent that says 240 real fast before you get on. And see what the gameplay of the game I was talking about revolved around of.
Alright, here we go.
Oh,
Here
too
we
much
go.
shit's happening.
So,
So I guess I'm not going back to
Alright,
Well,
Here we go.
alright.
What's
So, let's just say we have elementary school schnick. It's kindergarten elementary school schnick.
Oh,
So,
no.
freaking, let me go into my wallet and let me see if I have a $5 bill. I don't have a $5 bill. Okay.
Schnick,
Now I-
don't leak your crypto.
We'll do $1 for Merlin. How's that?
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck was that?
The baby. Alright, now
I say $1 for Merlin. We hear that.
$1 for Merlin.
Okay, so, alright. So, here we go. So, freaking, you know what? Let me get my phone stand so you can see this. Alright. Fucking, I need to put this somewhere where you can see. Okay, I'll turn on the overhead light.
The high quality gray polo shirt you have there, Schnick. My middle school, you were only allowed to wear polo shirts. You couldn't wear anything else.
Oh, really? I thought you said poster. Here's my MGS poster. You can see.
Well,
Yeah, look at that. And then Tekken's right there. And that's actually elementary school Schnick and kindergarten. This was a kindergarten project.
Well, it's really hard to see the photo when you're not really pointing at it.
Oh, fuck. I need to point at it better then. I will switch view. Here it is.
Well, now I
There's-
can't really see it that way. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then this was a 6th grade poster project my dad helped me make.
It's great.
Alright, so, and then
Give me a Sprite cranberry.
MGS one more time, so. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna put this on top of some soda cans.
I love
Alright,
how you
so
didn't even
you
hear what I
right?
said.
You can see
Oh,
me,
no.
right?
Yeah.
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 So I'm
Very
sitting.
menacing.
Oh, you know what? Freaking, let me try to demonstrate this better by sitting down. Alright.
No.
So you know how in kindergarten you sit down and like you sit in a circle and everything?
Could you just shit? Oh, there you go. Kind of.
And so for some reason my mom gives me like $2 to freaking buy lunch with. So for some reason I ended up taking the $2 out of my pocket and I did this. I put the $1 inside the shirt and I rolled it up. I don't want to bend this $1, but you know, fuck it.
$1 for Schnick.
Alright, there. I rolled it up just like that. So,
That's how you saved your money. That's your
no,
story.
like literally, I freaking rolled up my. And I was just holding it like this the whole time we were sitting at circle time.
Circle time.
And freaking, okay, so my teacher is like, alright, line leaders and door holders, get up, we're going to lunch. So, literally, I'm just standing like this in line. And the whole time I go to freaking lunch. I go to freaking lunch, and then I'm in line, I have my lunch, I'm holding the tray like this.
No.
And I go up, and then I reach into my pocket.
Where is the $1?
Where's my
No.
money?
No.
As I'm pretty sure I'm still holding the shirt shut.
Oh.
Fucking god damn it. Are you serious?
Why you put it in the
And it got so and like I was so upset that I somehow lost my money. They ended up just saying, "Well, you need to eat. Here's lunch. Go, just go."
Oh.
plate? And you
So
sound-
I eat my lunch. I freaking eat my lunch. I'm just whatever. I don't know what I had, mac and cheese or something.
Ew. School
Or a
mac and
hot
cheese
dog.
sounds disgust.
And then right after we go to music class.
Oh no.
Oh shit. My phone's about to die.
You say that as soon as I get a notification. 15
I need to fucking plug this phone in.
You get a notification about what, Juzzy?
15% remaining.
I do not know why this phone decided to go bozo and start to die.
Schnick, you literally said your phone was about to die as soon as Jezzy got a notification that he had 15% left. How?
Let me make sure phone's okay. Yep, phone's okay.
Jezzy, you should follow pursuing what Schnick is doing.
So freaking... Oh, shit. Okay, so we go to music class, we sit on the floor, the music teacher's like teaching us about music, and then finally, like halfway through the class, because the thing is, all the kids in my class knew about the money issue because, well, they were in the line behind me. And get ready, halfway through the class, I'm like looking up at the teacher like this, and then all of a sudden I get this weird idea. Why do I have this shirt folded up? And then all the kids were like, ooh.
Schnick. Wow. Wow.
I think I was just excited that I found it.
Who put my money here?
Level 900.
If I haven't ever heard a fucking winter blizzard storm sound like that before. I heard the classic fucking just...
Want to see what
I had that today, except without no winter storm. But Adam, what'd you say about 900?
I said thievery 900.
$900 billion.
Okay.
It is so windy outside. The flags that are hung up to advertise our apartment look like they're about to rip off.
Yeah.
Schnick,
That's how windy it sounded.
Schnick, you had the biggest brain.
No, like I could see the flags. They look like they're about to tear off.
Jezzy, what video you want me to go to?
I'm gonna put my phone outside the door.
Jezzy!
I'm just kidding. It's not the blizzard.
Hello, Jezzy.
Hello?
What video? What video am I supposed to watch?
Oh, the first one.
No,
the second one.
The second?
That's not. The one that says 240. The one above 240. 240 video. So you can see how bad the gameplay is. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Play! Oh my god, it didn't play. Alright, go back.
Okay.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is the gameplay.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening? How is he moving?
Going this way.
It just does it by itself.
I'm having trouble moving though. Oh, I don't move. Why is it moving me around though?
Yes, Sparrow, this was kindergarten, Schnick, and then Adam's looking at retarded game.
What the actual fuck?
It's just the way there's no... I love how he's trying to make a walking animation and he can't.
Well, the game moves him by himself.
Chun-Li style. Chun-Li style.
Yeah, the game tries to move you by yourself. You're supposed to move by like shaking your arms and shaking your legs. But if the camera doesn't register right, it just starts moving you by itself.
What the fuck, dude?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, he flew!
Oh, this is...
Oh god.
This looks stupid. You're literally... He's facing sideways, but he's facing the screen. What is he doing?
Lightning.
Yo, is that fucking Mike
Pretty much
Tyson?
he's cracking his fucking neck, huh?
Lightning. I freaking like the guy when you see him.
Yo, honestly, I'd rather play Photo Dojo than this shit. Even with setting up the bullshit with the DSi camera.
You really care about me. I think I'm moving too much.
He's punching him in the dick.
Oh, you think you're strong?
He's actually punching him in the
It
dick.
can't show your full body. The Kinect doesn't capture your
me
full
a
body.
moment.
It only captures from your knee up.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
that's technically not true. If you set it up right, you can have it full body.
It's so hard
Man, this
to.
gets you tired.
Even when you have your full body, it doesn't fully capture it right. It's really dumb.
Fuck, I wish that light wasn't blinding in my part.
He's jittering! He's jittering!
Oh man, that was it.
Oh man, that was it?
Okay, just
That was rejuvenating.
calm down.
The power.
I get a little breather. Okay, this game. We're gonna talk about
The
this.
absolute power.
Okay.
He
Oh, man,
sounds
this
like
game's
he's not
pretty
happy.
good.
Go ahead, and there you go. That's the
Okay.
best.
Maybe I didn't
It's
need the
a-
light on. Fuck! The overhead.
What are you screaming
Fuck, I
about?
ruined it.
Schnick, what are you screaming about?
Also, there you go. That was the best Connect game ever created. There you go.
Wow.
Wonder if I can put a cheat code in that makes the AI harder for the story mode. I think I'm gonna try.
Adam, I don't think anyone's played the game enough to the end. Imagine harder. Imagine getting to like a boss fight with them a trillion times. In that game, you just get tired out and your arms would be dead.
Juzzy, when you fucking install the game, and you install it, right? And then you fucking boot in, and it says, warning, if you die in the game, you die in real life. Don't mess with something you shouldn't.
No, when you die in that game, you get like kicked, turned around, and you just flop over on your side, even though you're still standing up and you're like,
So if you flop over on your side, are you actually standing in the game?
yeah, because the game tries to capture you. You just start jittering and you start flying sideways.
Yo, if you go sideways in real life and you stand up in the game, you can actually get that as like a second life.
Yeah, Adam, the game sucks so bad because you have to look at the TV screen. It's the dumbest design ever. It's so bad.
It's
It's
either
like,
it's the
what-
dumbest design, or you'd actually have to physically rearrange your room to accommodate to the game's shitty design.
You'd have to have a mirror pointing at your TV screen in order to see it. Look
Or you
sideways.
have to have two fucking TVs,
No,
a wire splitter, and
listen.
put them on two different TVs.
No, it's actually a simple fix. Hear me out. Wow, as soon as I say hear me out, I fucking just get destroyed by an enemy ship. Okay. Hear me out. You have the Kinect and the console on one side, and that's like where your TV would normally be or whatever. And then you have the TV in the direction that you should be facing. Therefore, you're able to still stand sideways, but it will actually look correct instead of having to stand sideways but look at the screen with the different thing.
Here's the problem though, Adam. What if you wanted to go left instead of right? You'd have to turn your body over.
Well, okay, but that's the game's fault then, right? Because the whole point is the TV is facing the direction that your in-game character would be facing, so it's still sideways for both you and your game version. Therefore, it should be the correct orientation.
Well, what if you wanted to walk forward or back, and if you're punching and kicking, you'd be facing your TV, and that'd be a little dangerous.
Well then, don't fuck your TV then.
Just do light attack.
Don't fuck your TV.
Don't-
Nice, Adam. Fucking nice. Don't fuck your TV!
Well, what else are you supposed to do?
Be
What if you want
good at
the
video games? I don't know.
Just play it with the controller. Just play Photo Dojo. It solves everything.
Adam, just do the lightning attack. Put one arm up and the other arm forward. Lightning. God. So
Ooh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
it's over. So yeah,
now
basically I'm
this is-
saying the only game that's worth it to play on the Kinect is Kung Fu. Kung Fu for the Kinect. There you go.
So this is the
There's
part
a sequel
where
for the Xbox One, except you don't have the full body motion capture. You play as just a normal character instead.
So this is the part where fucking Anakin just fucks everyone in the rooms.
Anakin, stop giving
Yo,
spoilers.
what kind
Don't you
of
think little kids?
what the hell kind of Jedi were you just looking at?
Kill the kids. Adam, kill the kids.
No. Yeah, my apologies for the blinding light in my webcam part, I swear to God. Also, I might have to get my phone battery replaced, because I swear to God it was on full battery when I started doing that.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't understand this. So, alright. You have these special moves for Anakin that you can use when you filled up your Fury bar fast or far enough, right? Now here's the problem. Okay, Vader's Wrath, all you have to do is hold B, right? That sounds pretty simple. You just hold B, and there you go. But then for Platoon's round, or Tyrannus Uppercut, it says L plus R, and then either A or B. Okay, I do that, but nothing happens.
Okay.
And the Fury bar is filled up far enough to allow me to do the move, but it doesn't do it. What the fuck?
Maybe it's the wrong buttons, because some DS games have the wrong buttons.
Well,
Or
Mario-
it's just $1 for Merlin.
well, no, that doesn't make sense though, because okay, I have ZL and ZR set for L and R, but that shouldn't make a difference because L and R is the only thing on the DS.
Well, what
So-
I'm saying is that maybe the description is wrong. Because, like in Mario 64 DS, the game tells you to jump with the B button in some places.
In what game?
Mario 64 DS, straight up it tells you some of the wrong controls and some of the signs.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. Okay, where this happened was Sugar Connery was playing, and usually he does tutorials by himself, but this time he's like, you know what, let's read the signs, let's soak up this game. And he was reading the signs like, alright, jump with the button, and then wait. He's like, what? You don't jump with the B button in this game. It tells you the I see a similar problem with that game.
I don't know what other button it could be though. You know what I mean?
Y, X, those work?
Well, they don't seem to do anything in game by themselves.
Yeah.
Unless it's the flying levels, but that doesn't matter. This doesn't... I mean, like, see, if I use the attack on the touchscreen, then it works fine, but the button combination just doesn't work. I'm gonna look this up. This makes no sense. It's like... And it makes even less sense if they ported it, because you port it, and it should work the same. Like, it should work if you port it. There should be no excuse.
What the heck is with this stupid trend of people going, oh yeah, yeah, in YouTube? I hate everything.
What?
I've never heard of that.
I've just found out today. So apparently people are changing the channel icon to just some weird dude and just types out 3 things. Oh, yeah, and then yeah again. And then it just all over different comment sections and randomly it's like,
Did you see that, or did you hear that Machinima took down all of their videos?
Yeah, apparently Machinima is no more.
Uh-huh.
Supposedly,
What?
Machinima got bought out.
whoa, whoa. That's kind of sad. Also, they were a really bad company.
No, Machinima got rid of DSP, but then again, DSP was dancing on their grave.
Yeah, but Machinima has done some bad things.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
No wonder they had DSP then.
But it's kind of sad because there's some Machinimas of like Brawl stuff that are now just lost. There's got to be tons of lost media now. That's really sad now I think about it. Oh, that's really sad.
Pretty sure some Mega Man 765 videos might be lost too, because he did stuff for Machinima.
Yeah. God dang it.
I think most famous people.
Kind of fucking stupid that they just randomly deleted all of it without warning anybody.
They shouldn't have done that. They should have at least saved it up somewhere. On like a backup channel or something, but no.
Hopefully, the people that made it had their own backups.
I doubt it. Some of the stuff going way in the depths, I doubt people would back that up.
Yeah, like, there's like stuff like 10 and 11 years ago. Like, really old YouTube stuff.
Well, I'm happy to say that very few cheat codes do actually work in the story mode of CTR. And one of the ones that works in the story mode for CTR is the difficulty modifier.
Like, being hard tasks the CPUs.
Yeah, I set the CPUs to very hard.
Wow. Hey, SpongeBob, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Snake, I recently replayed through that game, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, wow.
So wait, did you just get the Master Quest or did you get the Collector's Edition?
I got the Master Quest. The Collector's Edition of Zelda had, I almost got that once. When I found out it didn't have the Master Quest, I turned it down. But yeah, I got the Master Quest.
Collector's Edition, for what it is.
The what?
Collector's Edition is pretty cool for what it is.
Yeah. Wasn't there problems with Majora's Mask on there, or was I just hearing things?
I don't know, but generally the games are a bit darker than what you think, like normal, but that's not really that much of a problem.
Oh, by the way,
keep in mind I played it through.
Oh, you played it through an emulator?
Yeah. The games I have on my emulator are RE4, Disc 1, Disc 2, Scooby-Doo Unmasked, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, Super Monkey Ball, Melee, Collector's Edition, Double Dash, Kirby's Air Ride, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion. Those are the games I have on my emulator.
Let me see what games well, you know I have Shrextra Large, but I put that on a backup hard drive after Brandon said get that shit out of my face.
All these games we've won though, so.
The games I got are Agent Under Fire, Eternal Darkness, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, RE2 and 3, Soul Calibur.
I wonder how the hard mode cheat code is going to affect the boss fight race.
Oh, and Jesse, I looked back on that stupid Resident Evil worst list. Yeah, everyone in the comments is complaining about their choices, and yet why do they have so many likes?
Who knows?
By the way, they're the kind of channel that stops me. Sorry to interrupt. They're the kind of channel that stops every 5 seconds to make a stupid joke. I personally, I hate those channels.
Like, it's fine to make a joke every once in a while, but when it gets excessive, it's annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I know I've ranted on and off again about the one girl who made a video claiming she was going to say what the hardest game in the Souls series is, but all of it's her being a comedian. A not very good comedian on top of it.
So watch me rage at me. I have Monkey Ball at somebody.
It's weird. I could have sworn there was at least one SpongeBob, because I was reading through the Dolphin compatibility list earlier. I could have sworn at least once. No, I think Rocket Power Beach Bandits was the one that didn't work properly. Because I know there were at least a couple of Nickelodeon games that didn't work properly.
Dolphin constantly tries to update their engine so it works better. Why is my front camera not working?
I mean, it depends. Sometimes versions of Dolphin might fix problems with some games, but then it causes problems with others.
Yeah, sometimes it does that.
Yeah, because Resident Evil 2 and 3 are an example. Earlier versions of Dolphin can run fine, but then new...
This game used to be very slippery. I don't think
Oh, here's another fun fact. You know the GameCube ports of RE2 and 3 only got made because it was basically Capcom's way of saying sorry for making RE4 multi-platform? Apparently that's what happened. I'm not sure, maybe. That's the story I found on IMDb, at least.
I'm surprised how little play that has. This game would tear like this screen, like rip it in half. But no, this game's running so consistently. By the way, the arcade version of the announcer of this game sounds demonic.
Oh, you're playing Monkey Ball, aren't you? Go get it.
Adam still hasn't beaten Touch and Roll because he got to a stage that's literally impossible. That's how you get those games. I don't think there's any input lag either. 3-1 for 1, and I'm playing this with the Switch Power 8 controller. Oh!
Well, I can't figure out anything. God damn it. So we just have a fucking game where the controls just don't work properly, I guess? Oh, do these buttons to do this attack, except, oh wait, you're not allowed to. But just for one more test, I'm going to change my controls here. I'm going to change L and R from my triggers to my bumpers.
Tough to control.
So, if this doesn't work, then I guess the game just doesn't work properly. So now I gotta fill the Fury bar again.
Another.
Wait a minute! I could have sworn you're playing on the DS emulator Desmoon, right? Or whatever you pronounce it.
Desmoon. No, it's Desume.
Desume? Yeah, I fuck up pronunciations all the time, but freaking.
You know, I actually got that emulator from my phone, and I played 15 minutes right.
Wow. Well, anyways, I was playing GoldenEye on the DS on the emulator. Weirdly, it said you had to hold both L and R in order to aim down the sights. For some stupid reason, it didn't work. Maybe the emulator has problems emulating pressing both the buttons at the same time.
Yeah,
Okay.
some things have problems. Like there are some like engines that have problems when you press more than one button. Like Smash Flash, if you press too many buttons, the game won't register inputs. So, oh. This game still looks really nice. This is its native, but
Okay.
Who remembers the 2016 Ghostbusters and how it wasn't a good movie?
Everybody?
wasn't there a teaser for a new Ghostbusters movie?
Yeah, apparently it's, from what I've heard, it seems they're making a live-action version of the Extreme Ghostbusters in the 90s.
Huh.
Like, essentially, they're having they might have some of the original actors, like Dan Aykroyd, back as, like, mentor characters, but then a new team of Ghostbusters, which will be 4 teenagers, reportedly 2 boys, 2 girls.
Wow. They should have done in the first place.
Yeah, freaking, apparently they're gonna learn under the original characters and set in the original continuity. Predictable.
So basically, Ghostbusters.
I guess. I don't know. Like, to me, it just sounds like they're doing a version of the Extreme Ghostbusters, which was like a cartoon that had like the same premise almost.
I hate this.
In fact, it's on Hulu. Maybe I should check it out. But anyways, predictably, one of the cast members from the 2016 reboot threw a temper tantrum. Basically, she went on a sexist rant, saying that the new movie sucks. She says it sucks because they're going back to all men. She clearly didn't read, showing that they want both.
It has literally everyone.
And she said that after the director was even, the guy's Jason Reitman. He's the son of the guy who did the original movies. The thing is, she went on that rant after he said that he thought the 2016 movie was fine.
Wow.
He goes out of his way to defend her movie, and she still calls him a sexist idiot. That's how you know she's not good. But yeah, so freaking I guess it's a good thing that the movie might be looking to be good then.
Adam, you know, you line yourself up for extra gold, and here it comes.
Huh?
Here it comes.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying.
Whoa.
So what I was saying earlier, about the bullshit not working, so turns out that I did have to put it on triggers, even though that's kind of stupid. Okay, and damn it. Nice fucking burp there, bro. Damn it.
Adam, does this game look better than Touching Roll?
Yes. Wait, what game are you talking about? Mine or yours?
Both. Yes.
Most likely, yeah.
What? Oh my, never mind, this game sucked. You missed what happened, Adam. You would have screamed.
Wow, you did that as soon as I got fucking knocked down.
That to be also speed fast monkey boy. I don't want the basic goal. Give me the advanced. Oh no. No. Yes. I need monkey lives. I have no lives. This game literally gives you no chance. How many bananas do I have? I have no bananas. God dang it. Well, Adam, it's over. It's over already.
How was I supposed to block that?
Oh, wow. I actually just looked up the Extreme Ghostbusters cartoon. I knew it was short-lived, but it actually went on for more episodes than I thought, and it does at least have a proper finale. Oh, no!
It always sucks when a show that you think is decently good doesn't have a proper finale.
I hate those.
Yeah, it's funny because that happened to several things. Like, it actually happened to Batman Beyond so bad that later installments of the DCAU, they literally made it a formula where they designed every season finale to be a potential series finale in case they weren't renewed for another season.
Yeah.
And then finally, one season finale for the Justice League cartoon gave Batman Beyond the ending it needed. And then the same thing happened to Young Justice, but they brought that back on DC Universe or whatever it's called.
DC Extended Universe, that's what it's called. Sound like that. DCEU.
Well, that's the movie universe, though.
Oh.
Supposedly Aquaman finally did the Marvel formula right, like DC did the Marvel formula right. Like, aside from a brief mention of the events of the Justice League movie, it was more focused on telling its own story rather than setting up more sequels.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is this... Yeah. Yes.
I didn't go see Aquaman, though. I wasn't that interested.
I wasn't interested either. I thought it looked stupid. Oh no, Adam.
What?
It's this level.
The one you're playing?
Yeah, this is a touch and roll level. What? Look at that! I wasn't touching you. It's actually...
God
damn it.
Wow, we said God damn it at the same time.
Alright, there we go.
Ow, what the fuck's wrong with... Now Anakin is stoned. Oh my god.
I
Adam, how
fucking told you shit.
That's what he said. He's stoned after he becomes evil.
You knew about that face?
Yeah, I own this game.
I own the game too, but I didn't get this far.
Well, it's your fault.
It is my fault.
Wait.
So I guess in Universe 2, stoned Anakin does exist.
How do I not...
Not even Darth Vader fought the might of Shrek.
So is stoned Anakin... Shrek?
Oh my god, somebody watched this stream there for a perfect time. That was fucking amazing timing. Holy shit. Fuck, I died.
Stupid!
You saw what happened?
Yeah. That's fucking stupid! Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious.
What was I supposed to do in that situation?
You were supposed to die like this. Bah!
God damn it, you almost had another perfect time.
Only 8 trillion points left till the next meeting. Oh god!
$1 for Ogre.
Oh, banana for monkeys.
Monkey fucker!
Whoa, what's this? I've never seen the credits to this game. I've never actually seen the credits to this game. Look at this.
Jesse, I have.
I've only seen the versions where they fly up. Like the Monkey Ball 2, Banana Blitz, and Touch 'n Roll version. Not this one.
You've never played the original?
No, I played the original. I guess I forgot about the credits. I guess I always skip over them. Because I grew up with the original and Monkey Ball 2. I guess I just forgot about this. This is just not a thing in my memory. This is just running blank. Oh, the letters don't give you more bananas. They ruin your bananas.
No.
No. Oh, you can't go back. You only speed up. I wonder if there's a task of this somehow that gets like 1 trillion bananas.
Bananas. Ugh.
Is Dole still around? Does Dole still make the bananas?
Yes, they do.
It's fucking.
Or you just see like just none.
Schnick, it was still
The
funny how
clones
you
look stupid.
Schnick, it was still funny how you're like, oh my god, Anakin really is stoned.
It looks like his face is
Oh
all red
wait,
and shit.
this is Beans. Did you see that? The game literally completely beamed me over. There was nothing I could have done. Literally nothing.
Nice fucking game.
Do you love the Bob scream?
Yep.
I'm sure.
Is there a way to actually skip through these credits?
DRB.
Nick, do you know if there's a way to skip through these credits or not?
Don't remember.
Yeah, the start and every other baseline is not working.
Meanwhile, I might have to go soon because I do have to work tomorrow.
A good time though.
Yeah, I did.
Meanwhile, the Imperial March is playing right now.
Yeah, that's one difference between the GBA and DS versions. Frickin' the sound. Well, on top of the space shooter levels, the DS version has the full soundtrack, whereas they had the Super Nintendo on the Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance sounds like actually garbage. The chip sounds good, but like their rendition was so bad compared to the DS one.
Some parts were really stupid, like, for example, the title screen. The title screen was really stupid because you hear the title screen in the DS version, it sounds fine. And then you hear it in the GBA version, it sounds retarded. But then the DS kind of fucked up in one area. In the music department, at least, like, where the fucking intro plays, the Star Wars title crawl thing, they fucked up. It doesn't have the little beginning part where it goes ba ba ba. It just skips to the rest of the song, which is kind of weird.
It's weird.
Can this fucker, like, die?
You know, you just remind me of bad Star Wars on GBA. There's literally a Star Wars GBA game called Flight of the Falcon. They tried to make a 3D space shooter on the frickin' Game Boy Advance.
We'll check it out.
Let's just say it moves at PowerPoint levels.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. It has an immensely bad frame rate.
Just Meg Jan.
You know, the most recent port comparison video I saw was one of Call of Duty 3. One interesting find I found in that video was that apparently the PS3 version of the game can only run at 30 FPS. Only the 360 version moves at Call of Duty staple of 60 FPS. Which I thought was really surprising. Curious because Call of Duty 3 is the only mainline game in the series to not have a PC port.
That's actually impossible. Adam, look at this.
How?
You can see it, right?
No, I see the corner of your room.
Don't give me that sass.
It's true.
Here, I only need to play this game with the stick anyways. To get to the advanced goal, I have to go up this freaking Thin Mint. It's thinner than a Thin Mint freaking walkway. Look at that! Actually impossible. All my lives are already gone.
Fallout.
Anyways, I gotta work
Juzzy had a
tomorrow.
fallout.
Quiet you.
No, you.
I'm trying to speed run through this game, and it's actually impossible.
Oops.
Then why are you going that
I
route?
gotta go. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright,
Bye.
Snake.
Wow, nice speedrunning skills, mate. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Nice one, Pity. Fucking Chris, I'm sorry.
Don't give me that sass, man.
Give me that rage. Show me your anger.
You can see it fine from there, right, Brandon?
Yeah. Fuck!
No. Wow, I selected... No, I said no as soon as you selected no. Good. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Where's my emulator? There it is. Found the emulator. Oh yeah, I was killing these fuckers. How? How? You fucking... Someone blew in the mic as soon as it got force pushed. I am actually not kidding you.
I think that was Jesse's camera falling over, mate.
I don't know what it was.
Well, someone fucking did something, and it was at the same time I got force pushed, and it sounded like the wind blowing. Please watch this stream. You must see what happened. Are they gonna do something? Are they gonna do something? What the fuck are they doing? Mate, look at this! I'm literally just standing here holding my lightsaber in the defense. And the woman is just walking around. Like, what the fuck? Okay,
What the
now
fuck
I'm not
was
even...
that sound effect?
Now I'm not even holding any defense, and they're still doing that. Are you actually kidding me? Did I break their AI or something? What the fuck? I'm literally just standing here.
Oh my god, I love that sound effect, Adam. You get pushed back.
gets pushed back. That's literally what I heard. Oh, I fixed their AI. God damn it, Brennan, stop. You're making so many perfect times. Jesus Christ.
I forgot about this game's weird emulator problem where it doesn't let you drift right.
Anakin, going to do something, or do you want me to slice you both into steaming thin sliced lunch meat?
All those crusts.
No! Gets force pushed. Whoa! Okay, really?
Game. I'm tapping the yap. I'm yapping the tap. This game just not good again. Good.
God damn it.
What? I think becoming a speedrunner in Double Dash would be fun. This game's fun.
I
Yo,
have yet
speedrunning a
to,
racing
attempt
game
a
is
speedrun.
easy.
God damn it. This game's hard, Brandon.
I have yet to attempt a speedrun in CTR, but I will do it eventually.
CTR is gonna be really hard to speedrun. At least to get into the top. People have been doing it for years.
Well, no, I'm decently good at CTR, so I expect to be in at least top 100.
You're funny, Brennan.
Hell, anybody could speedrun CTR. Like, I'm not even joking. There's a category on here called any percent warp, where it's literally all you have to do is figure out the fastest way to kill yourself.
What?
Oh.
That sounds stupid.
Literally, you have to kill yourself 19 times in a row, and then you'll just wrong warp to the credits.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
That's
The
how
world
the game
record is,
works?
like, that's the warp category. There's an any percent warp list category, but the world record time for the warp category is literally like 6 minutes.
When was the world record? Like when was the world record submitted? How long ago was it?
Hold on.
'Cause if it's an old record, then obviously it could be beaten.
Uh, 2 years ago, 4 minutes 47 seconds is the world record.
Well, I'm guessing someone found like really optimal stuff to do it too.
Yeah, to kill yourself.
Routing for that seemed really easy. Like
Yeah,
even
I said anybody can speedrun it, and I'm being serious. All you have to do is figure out the fastest way to kill yourself. Hell, even if you were to submit a warp run right now, you'd be in the top 20, top 30 actually, because there's only 26 records.
What?
You gonna try it?
No, if I'm gonna do a speedrun of CTR, it's gonna be an any percent warpless.
Oh, don't give me that look.
And I am fully expecting myself to place in top 100. If not, I'll be very disappointed at myself. And then, of course, there's a 101% category, which the world record was set 21 days ago.
You like my speedrunning in Mario Kart Double Dash, though? I'm actually really good for getting back on. Scratch that, I'm trash.
Mario Kart Double Dash. Let's see. World record, All Cup Tour.
Yeah, you have to do an all-cup tour thing.
33 minutes and 15 seconds real time. In-game,
Yeah,
26 minutes, 59 seconds, and 873 milliseconds.
Yeah, by Goomba NL. Goomba NL is like absolutely ridiculous. Check almost every category he has a record for. Goomba NL is like actually insane.
Yeah.
He's some like insane French guy. He's just stupid good at Double Dash. Like no one's as well optimized as him. Literally no one. He literally found like new straps like a few months ago for Mushroom Bridge, where you jump off the bridge and you land in a certain checkpoint and then you skip like a few seconds of the level. Like he's actually somehow stupid good at this game despite how popular it is.
Yeah, he just pulled off a shell dodge like it was nothing.
Yeah, he's like stupid insane. When you see him play, he's literally so silky smooth, it's like not even funny.
Yeah, it's like he's a TAS.
Mm-hmm. And you can hear his controller, too.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, it's just every single time, perfectly. And I don't understand too, because this game feels so momentum and execution based, but he does it as if it's like back of his knowledge. He's also one of the admins for Mario Kart DS stuff. I'm not sure if he has them. Also, that was a stuff.
He's the super mod for the Double Dash leaderboards as well.
Yeah.
I don't even know how people get mod status.
I guess you just have to be really good at the game and you have to be trustworthy.
Gotcha. But yeah, one of these days I'm going to submit a CTR speedrun.
Oh. Is that good? What? 124 is stupid. Check the Luigi Circuit stuff.
This is at speedrun.com somewhere else.
Check Luigi Circuit record.
Speedrun.com. That's where my record lives. As spot number 95.
Yeah, speedrun.com is currently the most trusted speedrun website.
It's the only one I trust.
Yeah, Speed Demos Archive and all the other ones are kind of garbage, have bad history. Well, speedrun.com
Well,
is just...
Speedrun Archives has had some pretty bad controversy in the past, I believe.
Speed Demos Archive.
I believe they literally stole videos without crediting people for it.
They stole videos. They also, in the past, they didn't allow glitches. There was no such thing as glitch runs and like fast stuff as all that. They're like purists kind of stuff. And they stopped that. And they did other stuff like they took bribes from speedrun, actual bribes, and put up runs that are obviously fake. That was the smoothest I've ever played this game. And of course, Ben Vader just doesn't want to do it. 122? That's ridiculous. What the heck? Is that first? What? Brandon.
Yeah.
Playing this game just for minutes. I for hours in this. Got it.
Wow.
Really.
Have you made a record? You made a record now, Jesse?
Yeah, my fellow red.
I don't know. Ask Adam, I guess. Get the power to do it.
What's history?
Adam deems you worthy.
I need to be at 119 to be in top. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know why, but I think my brain went on like some weird autopilot thing. It's like, I think I lost myself in the game there. And also me getting tired. Okay, I think my brain is actually losing it. Sorry.
Good job, Adam.
So to be in the top 61, I need to get how many seconds shaved off? 3 seconds shaved off, and I'll be in the top.
So if you were to submit that IL run right now, Jesse, would you be in the top 100?
Probably. I'd probably be top 70 maybe. Because see, this is 61 world records for this course, for Luigi Circuit. That's stuff.
Okay,
So, with 61 is 119. And mine is 122. So I have to be like high up there.
okay, Puggetsaurus. I pretty much only make people mods if they're like really close to me, like Brandon or Jesse. So, yeah. I don't really make too many people mods either. Gamer Berserk mod.
You know, didn't you have a video before, like, I'll make you guys mods, or whatever, a long time ago?
That was just stupid shit I was doing, honestly. That was back in my early Twitch days. I was immature, and I still didn't exactly know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And one of the things I realized is, like, being a mod, like, everyone doesn't want to be a mod. Which is, for some reason, something that I didn't really pick up until at some other point. So, yeah.
God damn it. That would have been stupid. Keep in mind, I'm doing this all on an emulator that has really bad drifts. For some reason, when you emulate Double Dash, it gives you, like, stunted drifts. Like, Brandon, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where it just sometimes it doesn't give you your drift.
It even does that sometimes on real hardware.
On real hardware, it's much less of a problem. Like, on an emulator, it feels like even more of a problem.
Okay, another ship level. We're actually almost done with the first half of the game.
First half of the game? Oh.
Yeah, you've beaten this game before?
Yeah, I've owned it, and I have beaten it. You meant it as a joke? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, you get the... Shit. I'm trying to think here. You get the anti-moderator.
Like some of the
Where
troll
you're like a moderator, but for the opposite.
So he bans good comments and lets
No, he
trolls go
bans the
on?
moderators.
What?
Why do they have the power to do that? Why do moderators have the power? Moderators have the power to ban other moderators?
Actually, I just realized. Did I even make you a mod, Juzzy?
I think you did that one. I had the
Yeah, I believe I made Adam make you a mod.
They were like, why isn't Jesse mod yet? And then Adam was like, oh yeah.
Cause I tried to make him a mod, but I for some reason didn't have the ability to make another person a mod.
Yeah, only the channel owners can do
Didn't-
that.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's the case. If you have someone as a mod, then clearly they're pretty close to you.
I think you can do it on Twitch.
I think you can have as many mods as you want on Twitch, but not on YouTube. That's just a guess though.
The war continues.
Oh, good. I died.
By the way, just to get the boost in this game, you just have to press A on go. On start.
I gotta say, this is actually quite a bit harder than what I'm used to, and I like it. Because A, I'm having the super hard CPU, and B, I'm playing a character I've never played before.
Oh, when Nitro Fuel comes out, you'll have online, so you could race against either stunty opponents or opponents of your nature.
Yeah.
Playing against people of your nature is actually really nice. In Mario Kart, when I go against them, it's pretty fun. But when you're either dominating someone or you're just so bad that it's like not even worth it, then it sucks. Finding Adam's 1v1s in Mario Kart 7 were just tough with wedges. When I literally duped, Adam had a blue shell, and I somehow duped him out to throw it at himself.
What?
Wait, what? What happened?
Mario Kart 7, when we were playing, it was on the Luigi circuit, or Luigi Raceway, and you got a blue shell, and I duped you out, and you threw it at yourself in the last lap.
Oh.
And I ended up third. Well, Mario Kart 7 was unfair because it kept picking my maps over Adam's, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed to do that a little bit in Mario Kart 8 Wii U.
No, a lot.
Yeah, it's just Mario Kart game in general. Just for some reason, it picks me over everyone else. Well, I would normally like that. It's actually unfair. It actually is unfair.
Yeah,
And
it
didn't
literally
matter-
is
It
unfair.
didn't matter who was hosting either. It didn't matter who was hosting.
Like, it only picks his maps no matter what. Mario Kart 7 was worse than 8, because at least with 8, sometimes it would pick mine, but Mario Kart 7, no, not really.
Yeah, Mario Kart 7, it was literally 98% of the time mine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even if you pick the same maps, it would go to my icon. It was stupid.
It is actually retardo. Am I done? What the fuck?
Adam, is that the name of the third Mario brother?
What is?
Ricardo. Sorry.
Whoa! Oh my god, I almost crashed into an asteroid.
Okay, everyone shut up.
No, you.
that new record? I know it's on the map, but is it first? That's like by literally like that's the
Where are the rest of the enemies, dude?
0.02 milliseconds. Brandon.
Wow.
0.026.
Also,
Like,
what the fuck is going on here? I just realized. Why is, like, this half of the fucking part of the galaxy, like, red? And then... Wait. An enemy just flew into an asteroid. I caught that on camera. Wow. Okay. Well, anyways, why is, like, part of this, you know, the color of what the galaxy's supposed to be, and then the other part is just blood red? Like, Brandon, look at this. It doesn't make sense.
The blood is red with their enemy's blood.
Adam, you know how I used to play this game in Mario Kart DS? I used to think that you had to press the right trigger to drift right and the left trigger to drift left.
What?
So it would alternate between.
There it is.
That makes no sense.
Doesn't make no sense, but I never actually tried the Mario Kart 8. Like when the Wii U version came out, I never actually tried until then, and I realized I'm like, oh, I'm a demon. It was either it was probably Mario Kart 7. Because Mario Kart 7, you had to use L with your items, right? No, you could use no. Mario Kart 7, you could use.
I hope that they add more camera zoom options in the Nitro field.
Just make it a selectable thing in the menu, so you can only see it that way. Like close, medium, far, really far, or something like that.
Or they just go all out and add a first-person mode for whatever reason, like Mario Kart 7.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Freaking Mario Kart 7 speedruns are so annoying to watch because 90% of all of them use first person. I have no idea why. I guess it's more pixel accurate or something, but it's just so distracting to watch.
Yeah, I know. You know Mangalore?
Uh-huh.
Fucking whatever I don't remember what the course is called, but you know the one where you drive up a hill and there's fucking boulders falling?
That one? Yeah, I know that one.
I hate it when every time he fucking plays that course, he always goes in first-person mode in that specific area because it's quote-unquote hard to see the boulders, when in actuality, it's not even that hard to fucking just dodge them.
Rock Mountain? That's the course, right? Rock Mountain.
Maybe. But it's like...
Yeah, that's the course. You start on the side of a mountain, then you go through a cave, then you go down the thing and over pipes, and then you go into woods, and then you go the mountain.
Yeah, that one.
That one I could sort of see what he's talking about, but the boulders are always at a set thing. The boulders always fall down the same path anyways. You can just memorize it.
Yeah, it's not that hard to even miss them if you don't fucking know what that pattern is in the first place. It's like kind of a stupid argument, like, oh, they're hard to avoid, but every time I play it, I always end up avoiding them.
The one part where it's hard to avoid is, I think on Makawuku, I always get ruined by the ones that fall down on the last lap. That's just... Never gone the first person mode, but
Watching CTR in first person with someone on my skill level would be, like, nauseating to watch.
It is nauseating to watching Mario Kart 7 like ones in first person. It's so gross looking. You know what's even worse, Adam? Someone made a VR mod for Mario Kart Wii where you could have first-person Mario Kart Wii with like tricks and all that.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. Horrible. At least Mario Kart VR has a decency to keep your head in the middle, even though Mario Kart VR is rude. Speaking of Mario Kart, you remember that thing I told you where they were building Mario Kart racetracks? Over here in Denver?
Yeah.
Adam? Well, apparently I'm signed up to go to it with me and my uncle, the same uncle who's stupid good at Yoshi.
Like actual go-kart tracks are being built?
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds fun.
You could probably come along and watch or something. Sometime in the summer, I don't know when. If it interferes with our plans... Actually, it wouldn't really interfere because it's only for one day. But here's the thing though. If you win, you actually go through different cups, right? And one of the cups takes place in Las Vegas. So, obviously there's going to be heated competition, and I highly doubt we're going to be good enough. So, I'm just going there for fun anyways. Like, if I die from banana, then yeah. Because apparently, the way they said, it said it's actually going to have items and stuff like that. So if I actually die...
But how would you get the items?
I don't know. It says it's weird. Maybe it's like something like laser tag where you like just tag someone and it's like, oh, car automatically stops or something like that. I'm not sure how it'll work.
So if you get tagged, your cart will actually spin. It'll even flip. So good luck.
No, not just like spin out like in DS or 7. It'll start flipping on its side like this, like in Mario Kart Wii.
No, it'll do what it does in CTR, where you literally just spin in the air and bounce on your fucking head.
No, like Mario Kart 64, where it's just...
Oh, and if you get hit by a blue shell, you will get shot. Like,
yeah,
someone will actually shoot you.
Yeah, someone will shoot a grenade pin, a crossbow grenade pin. With blue paint at the tip.
If you get shot, it's actually over.
Forever.
Forever.
When you die, the only thing you'll see for all eternity is game over.
Oh.
Insert 1 life coin to continue. You're all out of life coins.
Well. They never said life would be easy.
God dang it. But yeah, I'm not sure how it works. All I know is that they're building real Mario Kart tracks, and that they're going, so...
It's this summer?
Yeah.
See you, Pokesaurus. Watch how it's gonna cost $100.
Yes. Well, my uncle said he's paying for it no matter what, because he loves Mario Kart, so...
Can he pay for all of this?
No, just me and him, apparently. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I'm not sure... Actually, I'm not even sure what it's based off of. I'm not sure if it's just the Mario Kart theme, or if it's based off the Double Dash or something. But I know me and him are gonna be in a kart, so... That's all I know.
Wait, it's tandem carts?
I don't know how it works. Me and him might be in separate carts, or I'm not sure if it's like Double Dash based or something. I'm not even sure how it's gonna be. All I know is that I'm going, so...
Adam, why are you being chased by a giant yellow piece of shit?
It's not a yellow piece of shit. It's a motherfucker that'll kill you if you get ran your ass over. God damn it, not spamming good enough.
No! I think that just means...
Jesse,
No,
why are
I
you
didn't
getting
want to go
ran?
to restart. I wanted to fucking change the sound options.
Let's say yeehaw.
What? Wow. This game has fake invincibility frames, I swear.
They aren't real.
Oh no.
Invincibility frames do not exist. God, there's only 23.
Back. You know what okay, you know what I hate? I hate it when I'm about to actually do something, and then one of my parents comes in here to tell me to do that very thing, and now I feel like I can't do it because it wasn't my choice anymore. It might seem like a petty thing, but it's just something that I always feel like every time it happens. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed. Parent comes in, go to bed. Oh, well, fuck that. I'm not going to bed now. Because that's not, it wasn't my choice. It wasn't decided by me.
I understand how you feel. It's stupid. I understand that. Because then it's like, if you do what they do, then in your mind you're like, oh, they're gonna think like, oh, I'm going to bed because they say so. Like, no, I'm going to bed because I am going to bed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thankfully my parents quit bugging me about that kind of shit long ago.
Yeah, they respect you. My parents are. It's just that just they don't see it.
Yeah, my parents don't do that. They fucking... Brandon, you remember last summer?
Yeah.
Last summer was literally the worst for me. They would not shut up about it. Like, yeah, my sleep schedule might have been absolutely fucked, but still, they didn't shut up about it. Like, seriously, my mom was always on my case for no reason. It was stupid. It's like, it's summer break, I'm not doing anything important, so why should I have to fucking go to bed early for it? You know what I mean? It's stupid.
Wasn't it quote-unquote summer break for after you were done with school indefinitely?
Yeah, but I was going to be doing next step after the summer break, but even still. Oh my god, Anakin, please.
That thing barely touched you and it took out almost all of your life.
Yeah. It's a vehicle.
That's when you talked about me, because I hit the wall. And it took all my speed. I thought you were going to say speed first. Dang! You see that, Brandon? You heard my computer.
Yeah, I heard it, but I didn't see it.
Oof.
Thanks for giving me the boost, man. It's just not... I feel like the start of like birds.
Wow! Alright, just because of that, I'm done. I'm actually done, just because I was literally shot to death without any way of being able to react in time. It was fucking retarded. Fucking Christ. Well, I'm gonna get going. Not
And then the
but
fifth lost.
Bye, everyone.
to whatever. See
Bye.
ya.
That literally sounded like a dog's death noise.